I'm spawning into a world covered entirely by spruce trees, an endless forest with no oceans, no deserts, and no plains biomes in sight. For the next 100 days, I'll have to survive here and build the ultimate forest base, complete with everything I'll need to thrive in this isolated world. But surviving in a world like this won't be easy. With limited resources, no other wood types, and barely any unique biomes to explore, every day will be a challenge. So sit back, relax, and join me for one of the coziest adventures yet. 100 days in a Minecraft forest. Okay, in case you didn't get it from the intro of this video, I'm going to be spending the next 100 days in an extreme Minecraft forest. As you guys can see here, we are currently in this massive taiga or giant pine tree. Oh, village already. Okay, but anyways, we're in this giant pine tree biome. So basically the entire world, I have single biome generation turned on. So the entire world, as you can see, as far as we can see, is just taiga forest, giant spruce trees. And my goal is to find a place to live over the next 100 days, build a nice good base, and obviously spend the next 100 days here. So first things first, ooh, what do we got here? Some sweet berries, some wood, and a potato, which is gonna be awesome for farming. Also, we should probably just grab the bed, grab ourselves the chest, and you know what? I'll take the crafting table right away too. That saves me 4 pieces of wood. I also do hear a campfire. Where is that at? There it is. Okay, it'd be awesome if I had silk touch for that. I am running a mod pack called Vanilla Perfected. If I remember, I'll leave it linked in the description. It basically just adds some things to the original vanilla Minecraft experience. As you guys can see, there's a little bit of custom generation. This is obviously not in a vanilla Minecraft biome, but free iron helmet to start out with and an iron chest plate. More than happily gonna take both of those. That's probably one of the best starts I could physically get. Also, we might as well grab these armor stands in case I decide that I want to use these later. These look a little weird, but the mod pack I'm using is called Vanilla Perfected. It basically just adds in a couple different things into the vanilla Minecraft experience that just make the game more fun in my opinion. Now we are going to need some tools, so let's go ahead and let's craft up a wooden pickaxe. And we can use that to grab this blast furnace because this could be very useful later on. Anything else I want to grab? I guess we'll just grab 3 pieces of cobblestone real quick. Here we go, Stone Age achievement. And we might as well craft up a stone pickaxe. Now just because one person commented and said it pisses them off, only for that reason I'm throwing out the wooden pickaxe. Oh, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I like to use it later in the future, but let's go see what's going on in the rest of the village here. I love this mod pack because it adds a bunch of custom generation. As you can see, normally you're not getting these iron gear out of a village this early. It's absolutely awesome in my opinion. It just makes the overall Minecraft experience a little bit more interesting. Yeah, first things first, we're definitely going to use this coal to our advantage. I'm used to the ocean only world I filmed not that long ago. We had no coal. Somebody did make a comment saying I should just burn charcoal, which would have made a lot of sense, I'm not gonna lie, but we have coal now. That's awesome. I absolutely love coal in this game. Also, we are gonna have to get some food soon. I don't know if mobs naturally spawn in this biome or not. I feel like the answer is probably not, just because there's not much for grass around. Like, I'm up here on this mountain, as you guys can see, it mostly looks like it's podzol absolutely everywhere in this biome. That kind of scares me a little bit. I'm thinking we're not going to be finding much for any animals, so we're gonna need to maybe fish or something later. We do got some pumpkins here though. I think it would be a good idea. Let's craft up, we need an axe. We need some more stone. Luckily for me, stone is going to be very easy to get. We can just grab a couple pieces of this. That should be good enough to start. We also did find some iron here. I will more than happily take any iron you're willing to give me. And oh my god, dude, this vein is freaking huge. This is insane. That's like 8 pieces of iron right there. 8 raw iron to start out. And I do also see a nice little piece of coal. Hopefully will lead me to a pretty nice and juicy coal vein as well. Definitely do not mind if I do. This is probably one of the best starts I've had to a Minecraft challenge. Oh, and more iron as well. I don't know why. There's something so satisfying about this. I want to go see if I can find one of those really big mountains that have a bunch of surface iron. I think that'd be an awesome idea just to get a nice good early start. I could get a full set of iron gear really early. Yeah, let's just quickly go ahead and finish farming up this coal. Here we go, 40 pieces of coal, but there is one thing I noticed. I want to just point this out to you guys. We do have this village here, but I haven't seen a single villager. I'm not gonna lie, that's not very good, but we do need to just go ahead and craft up a stone axe, and maybe we'll craft ourselves up a furnace right away as well. And I don't know if there's any practical use to this, but we can use it for base decoration later, so let's collect up all these pumpkins real quick. Just want everything out of this area before I move on. I do see a house up there I haven't looted yet, so let's go check that out. Is anybody home? Ooh, purple bed. I think I'm gonna take that. that. This is like one of my favorite colors of all time. I think it's purple and then probably light blue. Let me know your guys' favorite color down below in the comment section. I'll also take the chest right away as well. This is awesome. We got 4 pieces of bread. This is going to be what I'm going to use to eat for a little while anyways. At least until I can find a better, more profitable food source. I'm still not seeing any villagers though, which is a little bit sad. I'm just going to, oh, maybe I should bring them in case I want to make an iron farm. I feel like setting up an iron farm just so I don't have to mine them later would honestly be a pretty good idea. Also, we are, oh, villager. Oh, you trade carrots. That could be really good. I'm gonna capture him, but first we're gonna need some wood. So we should have auto tree chop enabled. There we go. Instantly chop down any trees. That's another mod included with vanilla perfected. The reason we did that is because we want to get ourselves a boat and we're gonna capture our nice good servant. Okay, Mr. Villager. Sir, I have one request, sir. Where did you go? Okay, you're over here. Come on. I just want to like capture you. Would you sit in the boat? Come on, get in the dang boat. Thank you very much, sir. You just stay there and don't mind me. I'm just going to be robbing all your crops because I want to be able to grow everything in my base. Looks like we basically just got wheat, potatoes, and pumpkin though, unfortunately, but that's fine. Some seeds are absolutely better than none. Okay, let's grab my crafting table and it is getting nighttime already. We're gonna start bringing my villager down and we're gonna head this direction, I guess. Not gonna lie, I really don't want to live by this village, but I do want the villager for later on. So I somehow need to figure out a way to bring him with me. Unfortunately, he is the only villager I see here as well. Ooh, horse. I don't have a saddle for you, unfortunately, buddy. If I did, I would absolutely jump on you and ride you off in the sunset. That looks like the end of the village, though. Oh, and we found more iron. That is absolutely amazing. We need as much of this as we can get. My goal in these 100 days, I want to get like a full set of iron gear as quickly as possible, just so I'm able to get started building my base as early as possible. Okay, I don't want to live here like I said, but I need to make sure my villager friend stays alive. I think the best bet, once it turns nighttime, I'm gonna break your boat. Don't mind me, sir. Let me just, okay, I don't want to hit him, but I do want to get rid of the boat. Now, hopefully he'll go inside of the house. Okay, where are you going, sir? This is not what we want. I would really appreciate it if you would just go to the goddamn house so I don't have to put you down. Dude, where are you going? Okay, you know what? You can go in this house too. That's fine. That's completely okay. Where are you? What are you doing? A fox! No way! One of my favorite mobs of all time. Wait, I got some sweet berries for you, friend. Okay, never mind. I'll worry about that later. I am in a taiga forest, so I really don't think that's going to be a problem. Where did my... Okay, villager, go in the dang house. Okay, thank you very much. We'll just go ahead and we'll close that door off. And I suppose I'm going to sleep through the night. Okay, now we got the coordinates saved. I got to just pick a direction, start heading somewhere, and looking for a proper place to build a base. Not going to lie, I'm absolutely loving the look of the view. Maybe we'll go up over to that mountain peak. I guess we're going to have to start heading that direction. But honestly, it'd be really nice to get myself a water bucket crafted up as well. Yeah, goal number 1, like I said, in these 100 days, I want to get myself a full set of iron gear. So we're going to need some coal. We're going to need some iron. Goal number 2 in these 100 days, I need to find a place that I'm going to permanently live and start building up my forest themed base. And goal number 3, obviously, we're going to actually start building up the base, getting rich, using villagers for a some free labor and stuff like that. As you guys know, villagers should do. Totally, completely ethical. I don't see the problem at all. But yeah, first things first, find a place for a base. I would really like a place somewhere by water. Like, I don't know if there's rivers or lakes that spawn in these giant jungles, but something like that is kind of what I'm leaning or gravitating towards. I guess we might as well just start heading this direction and see what we can find. Ooh, mushrooms as well. These could maybe be a good food source in the future if I can find some red ones. I guess in the meantime, any of these brown mushrooms, I'm going to just go ahead and pick until we have a nice good stack of them. I'm definitely also not saying no to any iron. Like I said, we need, what do we need? Like, I think it's 21 for a full set of iron gear, not including the tools. And a full set of iron tools would also be very, very useful. Dude, I have too much goddamn bloody coal to know what to do with. Almost 2 stacks already, and we're barely even into the 100 days. Like, what, day 2? Ooh, some iron. I will more than happily take any bloody iron I can get my hands on. Anything to not have to go mine underground in a cave is awesome. And just as much iron as we can get is awesome, because then all I have to really go mining for is diamonds and obsidian. I guess redstone if we do any redstone contraptions, but I'm not exactly a massive redstoner in this game. I really wish I knew how to do it. There is some cool things you can do with redstone. I've just never been I'm good at it, so I just kind of avoid it. I just find, you know, mining and building just a lot more entertaining in my opinion. Another reason I'm really looking for some sort of water source to put my base next to is because I think fishing is going to be like my only way of getting access to food. I'm either fishing or I'm farming because like I said, I have not seen a single friendly mob yet, and that looks absolutely bloody perfect. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that looks like a lake down there with the mountains on all four sides. That looks awesome. Before I head down there though, I did just see you. Hello. You, I'm sorry, Mr. Chicken, but you're gonna be making an absolutely fine meal if I could just take you out. That's like one of my first time seeing one of the cold chickens anyways, but I'm very excited to put you in the furnace and cook you up for dinner. Yeah, I guess if I can't find any more chickens, we're gonna go head down to that bloody lake and we're gonna see what we can find down there, what we can do. I'll see you guys down there. Actually, is there another lake over here in this low spot? Oh no, just a little river. Might also be worth checking out. No, I don't like the looks of that. Let's go check out the lake. This is looking absolutely bloody perfect. We got this massive lake over here with the little island, and then I don't know if this is a big island here in the middle or a peninsula, but I definitely want to go check that out. I think I'm definitely gonna live somewhere on this body of water because I could use it for a food source and being able to easily farm materials. If only there were salmon in here. I'm not seeing access to any fish, which is really unfortunate. One of the things I want to look at though, is this thing in the center here an island or is this just another peninsula? Oh, we got pigs. Okay, I shouldn't kill all of you just because I think it'd be a good idea to grow some of you and actually have a farm. So let me dig a nice hole, and then Mr. Pig, I'm gonna need you to just respectfully, no, where are you going, sir? Mr. Pig, I don't have time for this. Here, I have a potato. Do you like potatoes or do you just, oh, you do. Okay, everybody come on in. Okay, you know what? I'll just drop. Oh my god, these guys are gonna be so annoying. Everybody get in the dang hole. I'll make it even wider if that's what you guys want. There we go. We got one in. I only need two of you. That's literally all I need. There we go. We got our pigs in their nice new temporary home. Any other pigs I see are free game for cooking. But first things first, I do want to check this out. Let's go to the other side, see if this is an island or if it's just a peninsula. Okay, this does look or seem to be a peninsula. That river goes a long way that way, it looks. And then over here is just more land. Hello, Mr. Dog. If I had bones, I would tame you. I absolutely would love that, but I don't. And yeah, the river also just goes this way a little bit. But I do see some things I want. Oh my gosh, dude, there's so many foxes over here just chilling. I do see something I want to get my hands on before we go and get into anything too crazy. I will take this sugar cane. I'll always be able to put this to use. How is there no fish in this river though? I don't understand. I'm sorry, Mr. Pig, but I've already domesticated all your friends, which means you're gonna be tonight's supper. I sincerely apologize. The problem is I'm not finding any fish, which means I'm gonna have to be eating any of the wildlife I can get my hands on. Don't mind me, Mr. Oinkers. I'm just gonna I need as much dinner as I can get. I'm literally starving to death already. I'm to the point where I can't even run around this world. But yeah, I'm thinking this is going to be a really good area for me to build my base. I'm liking the little island vibe. I don't know. I just really like it. We got our nice little lake here. I'm just trying to decide if I want to do my base here or all the way across on that side. I'm thinking on this peninsula though. Like I think right here would be a very cool area to build a house. But yeah, I think we might as well just get started with the basics. We need our chest place, a nice little crafting bench, and let's just get a bloody cookout started. All the pork, I'm sorry, Mr. Oinkers, but your pork is going to a good use, I promise. And we should also maybe just craft up a second furnace so I can get cooking up my chicken as well. But yeah, I'm thinking right here is going to be my base. So we might as well start doing a little bit of landscape work while my food cooks up. Any of this can go. I'm thinking these rocks I honestly might keep. I feel like this is one of my favorite looking biomes in all of Minecraft. I just love the taiga like this. It looks so good in my opinion. I guess while we wait for all this to cook up, I'm gonna do a little bit of organizing of my inventory and just start taking care of absolutely everything. I will see you guys once I get everything sorted out. And just like that, cookout complete. We got some bloody good meat to get eating here now as well. Absolutely awesome. 4 extra of those. We also do have these potatoes that I could bake, but I think for now I do want to get a farm started with those, so I'm not going to. We do have this this iron ready though, so let's get all that cooking up in our blast furnace we stole from the village. While we wait for that to cook, I'm gonna start planting some sugar cane so I can get to work on my enchanting process, or just my enchanting journey. Also, I'm sorry, Mr. Tree, absolutely love you, but it's not gonna work out for me, man. Of course, it's not gonna break the whole tree. I'm gonna have to wait for some of the iron to cook up here. We do have 3 pieces. This is weird not doing an iron pickaxe first, but let's just craft myself up an iron axe, and we should be good. Of course, I can't do this. Now I have to manually chop this whole goddamn tree. Yes, that means we're just gonna have to slowly and surely get to the top so we can take this thing down. This is gonna take a goddamn hour and a half to mine this tree. That is so annoying. We finally made it to the top of the tree, but there's one very obvious thing I need to point out. Since we are in a taiga forest only, so basically spruce forest only, where the entire world is this giant spruce forest, we are only gonna have access to spruce wood. Now, that is awesome because, in my opinion, and literally everyone's opinion who plays Minecraft, spruce is the best wood of all time. The problem with that is not much variation. Every build I'm doing is basically gonna be using spruce wood. There is one benefit to this. We've got spruce wood, and we've also got ourselves strip spruce wood. So, I mean, a little bit of variation here, as you can tell, but I'm thinking we're primarily gonna build everything out of strip spruce wood so it doesn't blend in with the forest. But yeah, as you can tell, over the next 100 days, we're gonna be building a lot out of spruce wood. So just keep that in mind. Luckily for me, auto tree chop mod is gonna make that really easy though, because it's so easy to collect the spruce wood. Another little problem that I'm coming across is I would really like to do a log cabin build for my starter house. Since it is a forest only world, I feel like a log cabin would be very fitting. The problem with that is I don't have oak wood, and when I'm doing log cabins, I typically like to do spruce wood as like structure base, and then using some oak planks in the middle to kind of be like the base wood palette, if that makes any sense. Obviously, I don't have access to oak wood. Unless we happen to get a wandering trader, then I would. But yeah, a little bit of a problem there, so I might not be able to do a oak log cabin style house like I want to. But yeah, while we wait up for our iron to smelt, I do just want to grab a little bit of cobblestone so that way I have access to it for my build. And I'm also going to use it for some basic tools like furnaces and like a stone hoe and stuff like that. So yeah, let's just go ahead and collect until my stone pickaxe breaks, I guess. Okay, one of the major reasons I wanted stone was to craft up a stone hoe, and I'm thinking we'll do a nice little garden right here, which obviously we got this coarse dirt, which does just got to be hoed twice. I actually learned this from my comment section on one of my videos. You guys said that if you hoe coarse dirt, it turns it into regular dirt, and you can basically duplicate your dirt by combining dirt with gravel to make coarse dirt and then turning it back into regular dirt with a hoe. I always appreciate little tips like that, so massive shout out to all the people that helped me out in the comments. You guys are absolute legends. But what I want to do, I want to get some potatoes growing. Let's just plant as many of these as we can, except I want to keep 2 of them for a very obvious thing, which I actually didn't know this was a thing till recently. Apparently you can breed pigs with potatoes. I always thought they only took carrots. There we go, the parrots and the bats. We've got 4 pigs now, which is absolutely awesome. The reason I say that is because I don't know about you guys, but I haven't seen any fish in this ocean yet. Like, I mean, even if I'm out here swimming around, like, I just don't see anything. We can go check out this little island over here though. I guess there is something I see that I definitely want to get my hands on. Hello, Mr. Sugarcane. Don't mind me. I'll just be taking you. I need you for my enchanting journey across these next 100 days. If you have any sugarcane friends along this riverfront, I would much appreciate it. And we might as well go ahead and plant all this sugarcane in right away. And then all of our iron is done, so I can finish crafting up my set. I believe all I need is pants and boots. If I throw those on, we got a full set of iron gear already. And we still have 21 iron. Let's just craft up our first iron pick. Isn't it iron pick? Absolutely love getting these achievements. But the reason I wanted to do that, I want to turn this entire island into a little farm. So to begin, let's clean up all this stone. Just like that. Oh, actually, I think another thing I'm going to do, let's craft up a bucket, just because I feel like that's always something that can be useful. And let's just go ahead and hoe up the rest of this island, I guess. We got a lot of work to do. I want this entire island converted into cropland. Oh, I can't do it with this. Guess we'll just go ahead and we'll do all the coarse dirt first. And then with my iron shovel, we can just go ahead and break all of this and turn it into regular dirt. Not too bad. I mean, iron shovel is decently quick. And I'm not worried about being too fast in this world. Like, I kind of just want to have a relaxing Minecraft experience and just do things as they kind of come. So if I'm not perfectly optimal with the speed at which I'm doing things, that's completely okay with me. And we can replace all of this with regular dirt. And finally, we should be good to just go ahead and finish hoeing all of this ground. There we go. We got a massive island farm thing temporarily. I don't think that'll stay like that forever, but it's a start. We've also got 30 wheat seeds from ransacking the village earlier. And I guess I'll just go ahead and we'll plant the wheat over here on this side of the island. But yeah, my main goal for setting all this up so early is because I only have 4 pork chops. This is my only source of food. We did look, there were no salmon in any of the rivers, so I do need to get food growing and going. So obviously getting our potatoes, or not our carrots, our potatoes and our wheat growing, and then also making sure that I'm breeding my piggies so I actually have a source of food is going to be absolutely crucial. Also, I think it's going to be a good idea just to defend myself. Let's craft up an iron sword, and then we got a full set of iron tools, as well as my iron armor. The only thing is a shield, but I'm going to live life on the edge. We're not going to do a shield this time. Okay, I want to get a house going. So I'm thinking the house is going to go over there on that little peninsula area, which means first things first, we got a lot of clearing to do. So first, we might as well clear out any of these ferns and any of these mushrooms. So let's get started with that process. Shouldn't take too long. Honestly, I wonder if maybe using the water. No, I was gonna, oh yeah, no, it will. As long as I know where to place it. Some of it, if it's near water, is just gonna flow straight to the water. But if I put it like there, nope, that still doesn't work. It should maybe, no, it doesn't work at all. I'm too close to water that I can't use that trick, but I was thinking I could maybe use the water to be able to like flush stuff out. We can just manually go around and remove all this stuff. And there we go. All that stuff is removed. Now, obviously, we got a couple trees to chop down. With the auto tree chop mod, this should be nice and easy. And this will give me the resources I actually need in order to build my house as well. It does look like, unfortunately, there goes my axe. So we're going to have to go craft a new one. I don't really have that much access to unlimited sources of iron right now. I think in the meantime, we'll probably just craft up some stone axes to hold me over, which is honestly perfectly okay because stone axes with the auto tree chop mod chop trees nice and quickly anyways. And it's not like I have an absolutely absurd amount of trees that I need to chop down. It's only like 4 or 5 in total. And yeah, I think we'll do this one final massive tree. Oh, max tree size. All right. Okay, so I was looking and apparently here in the settings of this mod, I can actually increase the maximum tree size. So it's set to 100. Let's just go ahead and up that number to 200 real quick. And then I should be good to go ahead and chop that whole tree down in one go. There we go. All we got left to clean up is a couple of these little mossy cobblestone boulders. I guess there's 3 of them, but we should be able to make quick and easy work of these guys. There we go. We have a nice, good open area ready for me to build a house. And I'm going to need a little bit of coarse dirt here. That way I can repair the holes where those giant rocks used to be. Let's just quickly collect up some of this coarse dirt. And I can fill in these tiny little holes that I left when I removed these massive boulders here. There we go. We should be fully ready to start building our house. Okay, so currently we're trying to scheme out the base. I'm thinking, I'm just going to break down what I want for you guys. So I think we're going to have like a nice little pathway going along the water here. Probably going to be built out of like gravel, cobblestone, stuff like that, but it's going to go all the way around and over to here, right? I'm thinking we'll probably do some things like some docks off this side so I have access to fishing and boating and all those different things. And then my main house structure right here, that's going to be built out of spruce wood and probably some stone. Now that we got a plan, we got to get to resource collecting. I think we should have all the spruce wood we're going to need. It does look like we do, but another thing I am going to be needing, like I said, we're going to need a lot of cobblestone. So I think it's time that we go get to work on that. First things first, let's craft up 2 iron pickaxes. And there we got 3. And we're going to go find that cave that I saw earlier. I believe it's up here in this mountain. There should be a nice little cave that I can just hop into and we can start collecting some cobblestone. I think cobblestone is priority number 1. Maybe some andesite for some texturing. And then I'm not sure yet, but we might also play with some diorite for the top floor as well. Here we go. This is going to be absolutely perfect. We got a nice big cave here. Can't resist the cold though, of course. We got to be grabbing all the ores we can see. Any iron especially. I did just waste a lot of my iron on these iron pickaxes, so I think it'll be really important for me to make sure I grab any to replenish the stock. At least until later, I'm probably going to set up a small little iron farm to be able to generate me passive iron over the next 100 days. Yeah, I guess let's just head down, see if we can find any veins of andesite, and see. I don't want to farm all these ores. My main priority right now is build a house, so I think I'm going to leave any of the coal now. I think I got enough of that, but I would at least like to grab, if I see iron, I'm probably going to be taking the iron. Oh my god, there's so many goddamn zombies here, guys. Leave me alone. There we go. Monster hunter. Also, hello, Mr. Creeper. Don't mind me. Let me just terrorize these zombies. Okay, you know what? I think we're going to go in for the axe hit on you. Oh, I didn't even get the crit. I think it's usually 2 crits with the axe. So you can take out one of these creepers. So come on. One more zombie. And there's so much coal. We'll probably come back for it later. But like I said, I just want to build my base as of right now, which means I am going to leave it all. I might just start digging in the walls because I'm not seeing any iron either. So yeah, we might as well just start collecting some cobblestone. I think I'm going to head down so I can work on getting some deep slate as well. Yeah, let's just get to mining. I do not want the granite. We're just going for stone, andesite, probably some diorite, and then some deep slate that we'll end up using for the roof later on. Awesome. We already found a vein of diorite. We're going to collect as much of this as we can. I'll probably end up using diorite as the walls of the second level of the house. The very simple design I like doing spruce as like kind of the pillars and main standout points of the house. And we use the bottom, we'll do cobblestone, stone brick, stuff like that. And the top floor, we'll do white blocks. So like diorite, white wool, polished diorite, calcite. If I could find calcite, that would be absolutely awesome. Yeah, we're obviously going to collect some of this up. I'm just going to get to work. Ooh, finally found our first piece of iron, please. Okay, it's not a single vein, thank goodness. I'll take any I can get, I guess, but only 3 pieces of iron is a little bit sad. Hopefully I'm able to find some more, because that only fixes 1 out of the 3 pickaxes I'm using on this mining trip. It'd be awesome if I could net positive on iron for this mining trip. We are finding a lot of copper, but I'm not about that copper life. I don't want that at all. And another vein of iron, please. Okay, 2. Looks like we got 3 and 4. That's 7 pieces. We need 9 to break even, so it's looking pretty good so far. This is awesome. We've officially made it down to deep slate level. I'm gonna need some of this because I'm thinking it's gonna be what I'm gonna use for majority of the roof of this house, at least. Normally I like using some dark oak, maybe some spruce with deep slate, but in this one I don't have access to dark oak, unfortunately. So we're gonna be just grabbing a decent bit of deep slate that I'm gonna be able to use in the future as well. Oh, lovely. We got our first bit of lapis, so I shouldn't have to worry about enchanting if I ever get an enchanting setup. The one problem I see with an enchanting setup is I am yet to see a single cow in this world. I don't know if that's gonna start anytime soon. So I don't know if we're even gonna be able to get an enchanting setup in this world, to be completely honest. I might need to look at, you know, using villagers to get all my enchanted books, which we do have that village I know about. We can always go there and kidnap the villagers later. I guess we only have 1 single villager, but that's fine. We could, I mean, it'd be nice to get some more. Maybe we'll go look for another village in the future. There we go. We've mined a little bit of deep slate. I think that's going to be enough to start out. All I need now, we need some andesite, which I do see some right here, and then some more cobblestone. I also think I'm just going to grab some gravel, and I can use this as a nice little path block, because normally I like to use coarse dirt, but obviously in a taiga only world, coarse dirt isn't going to look very good. Coarse dirt for a path doesn't really work because, you know, there's coarse dirt literally everywhere in this world. So yeah, we're going to collect some gravel. Maybe we'll use some cobblestone as well for variation. And this is probably what we're going to make the most of our trail out of. This is the block we're going to use. So I'm just going to collect this whole vein and we'll probably call it good there. One major problem I'm running into, I'm completely out of food. And like I said, I haven't really seen any animals besides the couple of pigs around my base. And I don't know what to eat. I'm not going to lie. Hopefully some of my potatoes might be done growing. I can harvest those, bake some of those up because I literally have no access to any food source as of right now. And like I said earlier, I don't see any salmon or any fish at all inside of the river. So yeah, I'm kind of in desperate need that my farm has grown a little bit while I was gone. I wasn't gone for that long though, and I was also a little bit of ways away, so I'm not even sure if it was AFKing while I was gone at all. And how does the farm look? Maybe a piece of wheat might be done growing. I don't want to give that a test. Oh, we do have, this potato is definitely done, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go, 2 potatoes. Are you done? You are. Okay, any of the ones with the flowers. So that's 6 potatoes. I would really like to expand the farm, but right now, kind of in desperate need of some food. Oh, and it's raining. Okay, let's get that cooking up. And we've also got some iron we're gonna get cooking up as well. Okay, I want to get more stuff cooking up. So we're gonna do 2 more furnaces. We'll break the coal we just mined in half between the 2. And let's just cook up 2 full stacks of cobblestone. That will turn into some stone brick. Actually, you know what? I think it might be a good idea to do a 3rd one, but I also kind of want some regular cobblestone. You know what? I'm gonna do a 3rd stack. We might have to go back down and actually mine some more cobblestone, but here we go. Baked potatoes. It's gonna be my little temporary food source. Not the greatest. I know the saturation isn't too special, but better than starving to death, I suppose, right? You gotta look at the positive in things. I definitely need to get some sort of food source going though. I just need my my potato farm to fully grow so that way I can end up breeding my nice little piggies in here and I can have a proper feast. Yeah, I think first thing I want to do, I want to get a nice little pathway going. It's gonna be probably like 2 to 3 blocks wide, and it's just gonna walk along this edge here. So let's get started by mining this guy out. Unfortunately, shovel did break. sticks. So we're gonna have to go craft them a new one. Luckily for me, we did get that new iron. So let's take one of those, and with some sticks, we can craft up a nice new iron shovel, and we'll just go fully and finish this little pathway. I want it mostly to be 2 blocks wide, and then I guess in some certain points we'll kind of expand it out, make it 3 blocks wide like that. I'm also thinking it's gonna go all the way up to the water here, and we'll have a nice little balcony out of this side as well. Here we go. We basically got the entire area for the pathway laid out. We're gonna just kind of add in some gravel. This is gonna be the primary block I'm using to build this, and then we're also gonna go back and we're gonna texture using some nice little cobblestone highlights like this, and also throwing in some andesite as well. But I think it'll make a nice little rocky gray path that's gonna work really well in contrast with the coarse dirt and the podzol that is already in this biome. Let's just finish it in with the andesite here, and there we go. We've got a nice little path. Maybe should I make it thicker over here? I probably should, but that's a start. We can always expand that later. I'm just kind of getting an idea for how I want the base to be laid out, and then obviously we're gonna do the actual house. So I think it's time we get started with construction of that. Yeah, I think I have the layout I want for the house, so we're just gonna go up with a pillar, I think 5 blocks, and then we're gonna go over. I think we'll probably do 5 again. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I believe that would mean that this pillar would have to go up here. There we go. That's one section of the house laid out. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Then we got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here, and we can bring this guy up as well. Now this is gonna be a very symmetrical house, but I'm okay with that. I like symmetry. I think it looks good. So let's just get this going. Yeah, this is gonna be one side of the house, I guess. And then if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we'll do 7 for the sides. We'll bring this guy up as well, and we'll bring this guy across too. And let's bring these final 2 pillars up. There we go. We got the bottom floor done. Now it's going to be very symmetrical, like I said. So we got all this. I just want to do the exact same thing on the second floor. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, I guess up another 5 block. Wait, how much is this inner part? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need up 4 over. Okay. We're going to use dirt as some scaffolding, and we just want this whole thing to be 2 floors tall. So 4, I believe 5, and we can go over like so. Yeah, we're just going to copy the exact same layout as the bottom. So I'm going to get this done. I'll see you guys once I have it all done and all complete. Here we go. We got this whole thing laid out, the kind of shape that we're wanting. Let's see if we can get a nice good water bucket clutch. Awesome. And yeah, this is what we got to work with. I'm going to take a look from the garden because this is kind of the view that I'm wanting. And why does that look so weird? Is there a difference in the top to the bottom? I think there is. I think we went 1 block too tall on the top. That sucks. All right. That is fixable though. So let me just go take a look. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. If I go up here, how much do we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, it's the exact same. Why does this look so strange? I guess maybe we ignore that. I have no idea what to do. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna act like I don't see the problem yet. We're gonna remove all my scaffolding, and there we go. I guess we've got kind of the outline of the house done, and I guess this trail will probably want to smoothen out a little bit here. So we need the trail blocks, and we can just give this a nice little round edge like so. I don't know. This is just not it's not what I was thinking that it would be. I'm wondering if maybe I should do 7 block splits instead. This feels way too squarey, and I want it to be more rectangular. If we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7. So if we go up here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and up there, I might try this layout instead. This is going to be a pain to build, but let's go for it. Let's bring the beams up, and let's bring them across like this. And we're going to need probably to craft an iron axe because we got a lot of wood to chop out and get rid of. Let's go ahead and craft up a brand new iron axe. Yeah, let's just swap all this out. All of these middle pillars got to be removed. It's just going to be a lot longer and wider of a house, I guess. I don't know. I feel like this is way too long now. Like, let me take a step back. We'll go over there. We'll take a look at what this looks like. I don't know. That feels like it's going to be way too long, right? I don't know what to do. Also, it's blending in with these other trees. I do need to remember to just go ahead and strip all that. I'm going to try it, see what it looks like. If I don't like it, then I'll switch back to the 5 block wide. I'm also out of potatoes. Luckily, we got a couple more here. Only 5. See, this is such a problem. Like, what I'm going to do, we're going to use these 3 to expand the farm a little bit. We got to keep that expanding, obviously. And we have enough for 2 bread. So this is going to be my food source for a little bit. I did not expect it to be so hard to get food in a world like this. Taiga forest isn't very animal friendly. But anyways, I'm going to get get to work swapping all this over. I'll see you guys once I got that all done. Okay, I changed the approach. We went way bigger. I just don't like this. Now it feels way too boxy. So I think I'm going to switch back to 5 blocks. Unfortunately, this is getting really annoying to do, but I think 5 blocks did just look a lot better. So yes, that means we got a lot of work to do. We need this to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll have the pillar going down right here again. And we'll do the same thing here as well. So yeah, I'm going to switch this all back. I'm sure you guys don't want to watch that. You know exactly what I'm doing. So I'll just do that and I'll see you guys after. Okay, I just noticed a problem. This is 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need it to be 7. So that means I got to expand this out 1 more block. Oh my gosh, dude. How many times do I have to redo this? I literally have to rebuild all this up, all this over, out 1 more block so that way it actually fits everything. This is going to take me forever, dude. So we're going to practice our water bucket clutch. But yeah, we're just going to build all this up. Oh, I guess we got to do the middle part right away as well. This won't be that bad. I think breaking the old one is what's going to take forever. And we already got half of it built. Building it's going to be easy, like I said, but then I got to break all that old stuff in between, which is really, really, really annoying. And I guess we're just going to start chopping all this out right away as well. But yeah, literally all of this needs to be chopped and completely removed. Okay, I'll just see you guys once I get this finished. There we go. That actually wasn't that bad. I think what I'm going to do now, we're going to add in little dividers in the middle of these. That way they're little 3x5s. I think that'll just look a lot better. And we're going to have to go up to the top and we'll do the same thing right up here just to kind of separate everything and get little sections, which is like how I usually like to build in this game. And same thing right here, except we already did the top on that side. There we go. I think finally we should officially have the entire frame of the house done. I just want to take a look at what we think. Not that bad. Like, I don't love it. I'm not going to lie. I don't know what I would change about it. I don't love it, but it's going to be what we work with for now. Once again, though, we are out of food. So let's go ahead and pick everything that's fully grown. We got a little bit of potatoes. I think we will just replant these guys right away because ideally I want to get this entire thing turned into a potato field. So let's do that. And then we can eat some of this wheat that we've got fully grown here, which actually isn't very much. Hopefully I at least get a couple pieces of bread out of all this. I mean, there's a decent bit of wheat here, actually. Anything that's really yellow like this, even if it's short, is done and fully grown. So these two, and we got 18 wheat. That's not bad. And I think the rest of this farm, I'm going to do potatoes, so I don't want to grow that as wheat. But we got 18 pieces of wheat, which gives me 6 pieces of bread. That'll hold me over for food for a little bit. Hopefully we got more potatoes grown at that point. And next thing I want to do is we want to strip all this because I want to go with the strip spruce just because I feel like it looks a lot better. But I should stop damaging my iron axe. Instead of damaging my iron axe, we're just going to craft up 2 stone axes. That way I'm able to use these and not ruin the durability of my iron axe. And we could just go ahead and strip all of these framework of this house just to make it all match. And so it looks a little bit different than the spruce forest. I don't like the idea of having a regular spruce because it really blends in with these giant trees. And I just don't like that very much. Luckily for me, we were able to sleep because it was a thunderstorm. But I'm just going to make my... Oh my god, you guys scared the absolute crap out of me. What's up, baby zombies? I think hostile mobs are completely off. Let's turn these guys on so that way I can at least hear them if they're sneaking up on me. I don't want a creeper to sneak up on me and eat me. But yeah, we got to go ahead and strip the entire top here. Also, got to make sure we get those outer ones that you can't reach from the inside. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's get all of this done. Definitely happy I decided to craft up this stone axe because we're almost breaking it. I shouldn't have crafted 2 of them, not gonna lie, but we almost broke it just from doing that little bit of work, I guess, a little bit of stripping wood, and it's almost broke the entire stone axe. And it's kind of a waste of inventory space. So I guess for now, I'm gonna jump on this rock and it's gonna go for a swim in the bottom of the lake because I don't really need it anymore. Also, I never realized, oh, I was gonna say, I think there's pumpkins here. That's literally a spruce. Oh, hello, Mr. Creeper. Good to see you, sir. Don't mind me. I just would prefer you not to blow up my base. That'd be awesome. Oh my gosh, there's literally another one inside of my house. I don't like this about living in forest. There's so much easy. Oh my gosh, dude, where are you guys coming from? It's so easy for the creepers to spawn under trees and then come and blow my base up. This happened on the Planet World video a lot. Yeah, I think it's gonna be time. We're gonna have to take the floor out and add in a proper floor. So let's get to work. We only got an iron shovel. This is probably gonna take a little bit of time, but having the dirt will also be very nice. So I'm just gonna get to work on cleaning all this up. Okay, there we go. We got the entire floor dug out. I don't know what I want to do for it. Like, the very obvious cop-out answer would be some spruce slabs on the floor. I think I want to save spruce slabs for the top. So I think what I'm going to do instead, I have a little idea. I think we'll go diorite. We're going to get some polished diorite going, and we can go ahead and we can start placing the floor in. There we go. Just like that, we got the entire floor of level 1 complete. So what do I got to do now? I guess basically just add in the walls, add in the roof, and our house should be complete. And what we're going to do, we're going to be using a very common mix of blocks. So we got andesite that we're going to be using. We've got stone and we got stone bricks. These are going to be the 3 blocks we use. And we're just going to be randomizing these for texture. So first of all, we need to build a door frame. We're going to have a nice little door right there. We should probably let the pathway go all the way up. So andesite, maybe I'm thinking like that. And we also need to remember to save some room here for a window. We're going to have to craft a new pickaxe in a moment. But this is kind of going to be the idea of the walls. Having room for our door right there. And a nice little window right here. We're going to chop this guy out. And we will need to just craft up some stairs. So I think we'll do andesite stair because that's going to be the easiest one to do. We don't have to smelt that and throw that door in upside down. Obviously, we're going to need an actual door for this. So we'll just go ahead and throw that in. I like using the stair to give it a little bit more depth. But yeah, that's kind of going to be what the bottom floor is going to look like. I'm not exactly sure how I plan to do anywhere that there's not going to be a door. We're just going to figure that out right now. I think we'll outline like that and we'll maybe leave a spot for 2 windows like so. And then on these ends, we'll also have 2 little 2x1 windows like that. So yeah, we might as well just go ahead and finish in all these walls, just randomizing with these blocks. We are going to have to go get some sand though. Obviously, we need sand for some windows and I didn't even think of that. That was one material that we're going to need for the house for sure that I have not collected any of yet. There we go. We got the entire bottom floor walls in. We just need some glass. I should have thought of this a long time ago. I don't know if you can get glass in this biome at all. I'm thinking if I was glass, I'd probably be in the river. Oh, yep. There is sand right here. I don't want to mine this sand because it's right in the immediate area of my base though. I think first things first, let's farm up all the sugarcane we can. We want to keep working towards getting the enchanting table. And that's about 34 sugarcane. Not too bad. We'll just keep expanding this farm alongside the river here and get as big of a sugarcane farm as humanly possible. You know, maybe we'll also add some on this nice little pond right here. We do have some space. We might as well just as much sugarcane as I can humanly grow. Want to make sure we're always growing firefly bushes. Ooh, I should collect these firefly bushes. These could be really cool decorations. Yeah, there we go. Do we have, I believe there's more. Yep, right here. We can plant 2 more sugarcane there. Awesome. Now I'm very limited on food. We need some glass. I think it would be a good idea to grab another shovel. Let's go ahead and craft up another iron shovel. And we're going to go explore this direction. We're going to follow the river. Hopefully we can find, oh wait, I should bring a door. Okay, I do have some spruce doors with me. Awesome. I want to go a little ways away, see if we can find some sand that we can start collecting. But also if I could find some living animals like some cows, chickens, or sheep, it'd be absolutely awesome to bring some of those guys home and start some more farms. We got our little pig farm, but obviously expanding to some other mobs as well would not hurt at all. Yeah, I guess we're just going to go on a little bit of an adventure and we're going to follow this river, see where this takes me. This world generation is so cool. Look, so I followed that river through there, kind of just went between the mountains. Basically on the other side of that mountain right there is where my base is. But look, there's this another massive lake sitting right here next to my base. And honestly, I kind of wish I would have known about this earlier because I might have turned this into a base. I really like that water cave that goes into the mountain over there as well. Like, there's just so much cool stuff going on over here. But you know what? I think this is probably far enough away. We're just going to pick a spot probably right here and we can start collecting some of that sand that we need. We're going to need probably a decent bit of it because I'm not only going to be building a house, I'm going to be building some other buildings over the next 100 days. So making sure we get enough for all the sand that we're going to need for all those. Okay, unfortunately, there's not very much sand in this little immediate area. Got about 21. I want at least a stack. So let's go see if we can find any more. The only thing is following along this river is really annoying. I should really just craft a boat if I was smart. Apparently, I'm not very smart. This should work perfectly. Let's get our door in right here and we can just start collecting. I'm just going to collect as much of this sand here as I can. Hopefully this will get me to a stack and we should be set to go then. Okay, that should be all the sand we can reach. Let's just grab all this. I feel pretty confidently that we have a stack or at least close to a stack. Let's just scoop all this up and let's figure that out here. One last piece of sand right there. It looks like we got a stack in 27. I'm going to call that good for now. If we need more in the future, we can always come back and grab it. Yeah, I guess that means time to follow the river back and let's go all the way back to the base. You know what? Maybe it's a good idea. Let's just craft up a boat so that way I don't have to keep running up and down these dang mountains. And let's take the boat to get all the way back to the base. This river slash lake is absolutely massive, so it's really nice for boating around, which is part of the reason I want to get some boat docks set up by my base as well. That way I can fish and, you know, get boats and get around the world nice and easily. Dude, look at this goddamn cave. This is so cool. I don't know why. I just find this absolutely awesome. A massive river cave that, oh, dude, I should come back here. There's probably some iron somewhere and we could use iron. Yeah, I see iron there. We see some iron there, some iron up there. Some point after I get my starter house built, we'll probably come back here and farm up some iron just so I don't have to worry about getting iron ever in the future. I do know where this is. It's very easy to get here from my base. So yeah, I'm sure I'll be back back in the future, maybe we'll do some cool builds in this. I don't know. It's just super cool. It gives me like pirate vibes, I guess. And just like that, we're already back to the base, but I don't want to dock the boat over here. I want to go around the bend and dock over to by where the house is going to be, where I plan to make my future, what do you call them? My future boat docks. That way it's there and it's ready, which is going to be right over in this little area here. So I'll leave that right there. Also, I don't know how I didn't do this, but I need to expend the pathway right here. I'll go cobblestone and andesite. There we go. And then we'll have the boat dock going off like right here in this area. I feel pretty confident about that. We had a good run over there and we got a decent bit of sand. So let's go ahead and let's get this stuff cooking up. We got a stack and 29. We're just going to wait for that to cook up. I guess in the meantime, we got some farm work we can do. I always need more food, so we might as well be harvesting this anytime we can. It does look like we have a decent bit of wheat growing. I haven't really looked at the potatoes yet. We'll take the wheat for the bread for sure. That's it. Not very much, I guess. We got 8 pieces and a couple potatoes here that are also grown. We'll be able to expand our nice little potato farm as well. Let's go ahead and let's do that right away. Looks like we almost have the full farm completed. One more harvest. We'll probably finish this in with potatoes. And then honestly, slowly, we'll probably get rid of the wheat out here and we'll make this entirely a little potato farm. Because I feel like baked potatoes are a lot better and a lot easier to do than crafting wheat into bread. I'm not going to lie. I don't like crafting wheat into bread. But yeah, we got this crafting table. Definitely want to get that down. We got a crafting table inside the house, which is awesome. We also got a little bit more sugar cane from that little adventure. So let's go ahead and plant this around my nice little pond here, just like so. I feel like we're making some decent progress in our enchanting journey. The only thing is I'm still yet to find a single cow. We need a lot of cows for leather to be able to actually craft it. That or we're going to have to go loot a lot of villages or trade with villagers in order to get the books for the bookshelves. There we go. We got some glass. Let's go ahead and turn that into some glass panes. And boom, we already got a stack of these. And we can go ahead and add these into the bottom layer for all of these nice little windows we got all the way around the house. And then I believe at least the exterior of the bottom floor of my house should be completed and completely done. Also, now that I at least have walls, I'm thinking we're going to take the bed. We're going to move it inside. Best bed in the game. Purple bed is so goated, but for now, I suppose we'll just throw that guy right there. I also need some lighting in here. So for now, we're just going to throw some torches, make sure no creepers spawn in here. We don't have to worry about that. And then you know what? Let's go to sleep as soon as we can, which I should be any moment now. I see stars in the sky, so I'm also going to need a way to get to the top floor. So for now, we're just going to do ladders like that. And I'm going to have to build this up so I have room to build the second wall since it is one block here. Let's go ahead and add in all of these so I have a spot to build these. And we're just going to go all the way around here. Now, what we're going to do for the top, I don't want to use the same materials. So instead of these stone materials, I want to use white materials. Like I said, diorite, white wool, polished diorite, and calcite are the best choices for that. Unfortunately, though, I only have diorite. Now, with diorite, I do have some options. We have regular diorite and polished diorite, so not too bad, but obviously not optimal at the same time. And you know what? We can just go ahead, get started with these. I'm probably going to have to go collect more diorite, though. We're just going to mix between these two blocks, randomly placing, so that way they're a little bit different. And same thing here. It's going to be the exact same layout. Throw in these windows like that. But yeah, I guess we're just going to go ahead and fill in all these walls. Hopefully, we don't end up running out of diorite. I usually like using 3 blocks for texturing, like you guys saw on the bottom, but I don't have any calcite. If I find some later, I'll probably go ahead and add it in, but for now, we're just gonna have to make do with what we have. And yeah, let's just go all the way around, add this in. I will see you guys once I get this finished, or actually, I'm probably gonna run out of diorite. We're gonna have to go get some more, if I was to guess. I feel like that's what's gonna end up happening. But yeah, basically, this exact same layout going all the way around. I want a very symmetrical house build here. Okay, surprisingly enough, we had just enough diorite. I have 14 left, but this is what we got so far. I'm really liking it. I do wish we had some calcite or even some pale oak, but neither of those are an option, unfortunately. Yeah, this is what we got so far. Still need some work, obviously, but I mean, looking decent in my opinion. And then the sides, it's very symmetrical. Looks the exact same. We're gonna have to add in some things like some shaders, some trapdoors, some like leaves, greenery, all that stuff. But I think first things first, let's get to work on the roof. Now for the roof, there's a couple things I want to do. I think we're gonna do a spruce outline because it's gonna match these like spruce pillars, I guess. And then for the insides, I think we'll probably end up filling in with deep slate because it's dark, and I think it'll just look pretty good. Normally, I do like using dark oak when I use deep slate, but it's something I'm going to have to get over. We're going to have to accept. So we're going to do the nice little overhang. Once we're in the middle, we're going to do an underblock like that. This is a very basic roof design, but I think it can never go wrong. I think universally, it just always looks amazing. So let's go ahead and let's get this guy fully built in, peaked up to the top. And we're going to overhang that, put that like that, and we can break this one and add in our slab strip down the middle. Basically, we'll just go all the way to the end. Hopefully, I'm able to speed bridge without falling off. Oh, dude, my bedward skills are on point. And same thing over here. We're going to build off, build over. Once you overhang, you always want that overhang to add detail to the build. And we'll just go all the way up to the middle, upside down, boom, and then stair up like that. We can break that one right there, and we'll meet it up over here on this side as well. And lastly, we can go ahead and do the overhang along this edge as well. Just having these spruce stairs go all the way along the edge over here. I really wish I had access to scaffolding, but unfortunately, no bamboo in this world either. So we're just making do with the dirt that we have for now. Oh, I barely have enough spruce logs. Awesome. There we go. Outline of the roof complete. I also would really like a stone cutter. I haven't crafted one of these in forever. It is like that. I got it right the first time. Awesome. I think for now, the stone cutter, we're just going to throw down right there. Unfortunately, we are out of food again. Only bread left. That's a little unfortunate. The reason we did that was we do have this deep slate here. I need to go ahead and turn this into some stairs. So I think we want to do half of these as deep slate brick, and then the other half of these, I think deep slate tile looks really good. So I think we'll do half of those as that. So half deep slate bricks and half as the deep slate tiles. Let's get back on the roof so we can start filling in. I think we're going to need a lot more deep slate than this though, unfortunately. Yeah, we're basically just going to alternate randomly between the two of these. And I definitely do not think I'm going to have enough to fill in the whole roof, but that's fine. We can always go collect more if we need to. So I'm definitely happy I decided to start collecting it when I did the first time I was down there. Okay, this really sucks. So I did end up getting the one side done, as you guys just saw, but I can't quite finish the house. We still got an open patch. I'm completely out of deep slate, which means we do got to go farm some more deep slate up, which shouldn't be that bad. It's just a little bit annoying. So yeah, I guess let's go see if I can find the cave where I dug down, which I believe was this direction. I'm going to need my torch in my offhand as well. Hopefully I'm able to find the cave. I know it was up along this mountain somewhere. I know where the cave is. It's just, I don't know where I dug down. I don't want to dig down again. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, it should be inside of this cave here. Oh no, I don't have any food. Guess I'm not gonna go down there right now. I didn't even realize that. I need to pay better attention to my food supply. Let's go see. We'll hope that some potatoes are done or some wheat is done growing. Don't need that much, just enough to live and not die of hunger. Luckily for me, I do at least see some wheat fully grown. This one, and this will give me a little bit of bread if we harvest all this. Let's go ahead and, okay, I can't break the ones that aren't done. That one was not done, but we do got a little bit here. So let's go ahead and farm up all of this. And this one, and this should be the last one. That's 14 pieces. I also do see some potatoes here, so we might as well grab these right away as well. If only I had fortune, I'd be able to get so many potatoes. That'd be awesome. I think we'll be able to finish out our little potato patch. We can, and we have 6 extra parrots, or not parrots, potatoes remaining. So you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's get these cooking. Oh, I do have more stone. I completely forgot about that. Okay, we got the potatoes cooking up. I think we also are just going to craft all this wheat into bread. That's actually 4 pieces of bread, and we're going to have to go ahead and eat probably 2 of those right away. We do also have some extra wheat in the chest. We can get 1 more. That's 3 in total. Okay, now we're gonna head back down, head under, and go get some more deep slate. And I don't know how much we're gonna need. We're probably just gonna go for about a stack, I'm thinking. That should be more than enough, at least for this roof, although there are gonna be some other builds I'll need some more for in the future, but I'll worry about that later. And here we go. We got the cave entrance once again. I just gotta find out where I dug down. Oh, hello, Mr. Boner. What's up, buddy? I will more than happily take the bones off you, Mr. Boner. Thank you. Oh, and another one right away as well. Any bones and arrows I can get? Oh, if I get bones, I could tame some of the wolves. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I do not remember exactly where I actually dug down. So we're going to be looking around for a little bit here. Hopefully we have a little bit of luck. I want to say, was it up here? It might be, nope, not there either. I don't remember exactly where it is. Oh no, it was back this way for sure, because after I came out, I went that other direction. Right here, there we go. Now we can just take this all the way down to deep slate, and we can start farming up some deep slate for a little bit here. This is the room that I was mining deep slate at earlier, so this will work absolutely perfectly. Absolutely awesome. We found a vein of iron. Please, more than 2. Awesome, it is more than 2. Actually, this is a massive vein of iron. Oh my gosh, this is huge. Looks like we got at least 8 pieces. I think we have like 10 pieces of iron actually, and it just keeps going. We got another one up here and one final one right there. 11 iron in 1 vein. That's actually crazy. I'm not gonna lie, love that. Now I've only got 1 bone, but if one of the dogs decides to be nice enough, all we need is 1 bone to tame you. And I know I saw a bunch of them hiding in the trees over here. So right now my goal is to find a nice little wolf. We do find ourselves a red fox, but that's not what we want. I could find a nice little mountain wolf to tame and be my best friend over the next 100 days. I'm not having any luck though. I swear I saw a bunch of them on this hill over here earlier. I don't know if they all died. The foxes eat the wolves. That wouldn't make very much sense, but you know, that's what I'm thinking is what happened. I don't know. I guess we might not get a pet wolf yet, but I mean, honestly, I probably wouldn't get one from 1 single bone anyways. Ooh, poppy. This will be nice base decorations. I didn't realize any flowers spawned in this biome. Definitely want to grab all these. It's poppies, and I also do have one dandelion as well. Yeah, any form of color I can get to just add around the base is absolutely awesome. And now that we're back to the base, we should probably just cook up all of that iron. That's 11 extra pieces of iron, which is awesome. And we're going to turn half the deep slate into some deep slate brick stairs and half the deep slate into some deep slate tile stairs. That should be everything we need. We can get up there and finish off the roof. How do I actually want to do this? I need some spruce, some glass, and some diorite as well. And then we should be good to go up and just finish in the roof. Don't need to do very much more. You guys know the drill. We're just going to randomly alternate between these two block types and finish patching in the rest of the roof. There we go. We have a complete deep slate roof added to the house. I actually do like how it looks with the spruce. I've got to say, still prefer dark oak, but this works for me, at least for now. But I do got to fill in these little edges. So let's get down. What is going to be the best way to do this? I guess we'll scaffold over like this, and we just need in the center, we're just going to surround with these. We'll do these pillars going all the way up. Obviously these need to be stripped as well. Add in the glass panes for a little bit of window, and we'll do the same thing on these way outer ones. We'll do these guys and then finish filling it in with the diorite. There we go. That's what that's going to look like. Just got to break all this. Go ahead and do the same thing over here on the other side. And all we got to do is get rid of these giant dirt pillars of use to get up to the roof. Now if we take a look at the farm from kind of over here, yeah, that gives a major little log cabin, woods cabin vibe. I absolutely love it. A lot of work and a lot of stuff that needs to be done, adding some details around the house, but so far, very impressed with how they came out and how that looks. Next up though, we got a lot of sugarcane. We got to keep this progressing so we can work towards getting an enchanting setup eventually. And eventually, I think it would also be a good idea to go out and maybe hunt for some cows that I can bring home, just because obviously cows are going to be crucial for getting an enchanting setup. I haven't found any yet, so I got to go out and look if I can. But yeah, first things first, let's just farm up all of our sugarcane, and then let's go ahead and let's plant some of the sugarcane back around this pond over here. This is only going to be temporary. I just want to get sugarcane growing. Eventually, I'm going to have to make this look a lot prettier and remove like 90% of this, but this is a temporary way to easily be able to farm up sugarcane. This is what we're going to do. Also, I got a comment on one of my recent videos saying that you should plant sugarcane on sand because it makes it grow quicker, and this was a myth I believed about Minecraft a long time. I used to always plant sugarcane onto sand because I thought it would grow a lot quicker, but that's actually not true. Sugarcane is growing on, as long as it's like grass, dirt, even mud, is literally going to grow at the exact same pace. So the more you know. But yeah, I think that's enough. I got 20 sugarcane left. I don't think I'm going to plant the rest of this though. Okay, I want to work a little bit on the interior of the house. So first things first, we're going to need a floor here so that way we can separate the top and the bottom levels. Now we're going to be very basic here. We're literally just going to use spruce planks, and we can go ahead and add these going all the way in and all the way across the roof of the roof of the first floor and then the floor of the second floor. And then also just some light. Let's add that there. I think the bed I'll probably leave where it is. Yeah, that's first floor kind of done. We can decorate this later. And then up here on the second floor, we need to add in some torches for some basic lighting like so. And I also want to make sure no mobs are spawning up top here. So let's just go ahead and add in a couple torches up here. And then this is also big enough where I definitely would feel comfortable to go ahead and add in ladders up here. I could have 3 floors to the house, but I'm not too worried about that right now. Maybe in the future we'll go and we'll add a way to get up here, but for now I don't really need it. So yeah, I guess in the meantime we're just gonna add in all that, and we'll remove this wood here, and there we go. Got a fully functional little house, I guess. I do just want to set up some storage, so we're just gonna use some mass storage up here, just some double chests along the wall like that. That's 6 double chests. I think I want more. So you know what, let's craft up some more, and then chest, and 32 more. That should be awesome. I just want to make sure I actually have enough storage that I never have to worry about crafting more in the future. So we'll just do the double chests over here as well and bring them all the way into the middle. That should honestly be enough, but yeah, that's definitely is enough. But having the extra chests is bothering me, so we're just gonna go ahead and add these guys as well. And this is totally gonna make an uneven amount, but that's fine. That'll work for now. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna spend a little bit of time transferring all my stuff that's out here in these chests, and we're gonna bring it inside. And we do also have all these furnaces we gotta bring in, so we'll just throw all those guys down right there. Last furnace, maybe we'll move to be right there, and let's evenly divide all the coal, and we can put all of these in the chest right away, or the furnaces right away as well. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bring all the stuff in here, organize everything out. I'm sure you guys don't want to see that, so I'll see you guys once I get that done. Okay, just like that, we've got everything organized out. The top floor of the house is a little bit tight, obviously, to get around, but that's fine. All it's going to be used for is like smelting stuff down and mass storage. But yeah, I would say the house, aside from a little bit of decoration, is pretty good. We are going to move the stone cutter inside as well. This guy, I guess we'll just put that right there for now. I don't really have a better place to put it. And then as you guys can see in my inventory here, we do got some sweet berries. What I'm going to do, I think we're going to grow these, like just plant them alongside the river here, because they'll give a little pop of color to the area. It's green, but also they have the red berries, which I think will look very pretty together. So yeah, we'll let those grow. And then I have an unlimited food source as well. If I really need, I can eat berries. Next thing I want to do is work a little bit more on house decoration though. And there's something I have an idea for, but I do need to head out a little bit of ways away from the house. So we're going to head this way through the woods till I can find an area where I'm not going to destroy the landscape around my yard. Okay, this is probably far enough away from the base. Now what we need, I need some mossy cobblestone, which luckily in a taiga forest, there's a lot of these stones just laying around everywhere. We're going to farm a little bit of this up. I don't need too much. I just want to use it as a little bit of decoration for the house. You guys are going to see what I mean by that in just a moment. But yeah, first things first, we might as well just go ahead and harvest up probably 2 to 3 of these stones for the mossy cobblestone. I think 32 will be enough. So we'll probably just grab this one last one and we'll call it good. I don't think I'm going to need any more than that. Honestly, this is probably going to be overkill the way it is. The basic idea that I want to go with is I want the house to look kind of old. So the idea we're going to go with is some of these bottom blocks in the frame of the house. We're going to add in some of this mossy cobblestone. That way it looks like it's been in this forest for a long time. It's kind of just been overgrowing a little. So mostly the bottom block of the house, but maybe we'll go up in some areas as well like that. We're just going to go ahead and add in some of this mossy cobblestone and it'll just be a nice little decoration. But yeah, I want to do this all the way around the house. I think it'll add a little pop of color everywhere. And I also think it'll just look really nice in the grand scheme of things once everything is in and we got it all together. And there we go. We're basically already done. We'll probably do 2 more right here and there. There we go. I honestly really like that. It gives it a little bit of wear and tear in the house. Also, it's just a nice pop of color. Absolutely love that. Now, I do want to get some lanterns for the outside of the house because that's one way I love to decorate, but we do not have enough iron for that right now. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to craft up 2 brand new iron pickaxes, and this will be a little bit of an investment. So remember that cave that I saw earlier, that like water cave? I got an idea. We're going to get in our boat. We're going to head out that way, which I believe I just got to go around the bay of my base, and we got to head that way and see if we can go get some iron. And I just ran into a rock because I wasn't paying attention. My bad. But yeah, we need some more iron to get some lanterns. So let's head over there, get some iron, get some coal, any other resources that might be useful, and we can fully finish decorating the house. We need some lanterns, also craft up a shears. So, oh wait, this is a massive cave right here. Yeah, also a shears just so I can get my hands on some spruce. Or not spruce, spruce leaves is what I meant to say. Hey, here we go. This cave is going to be absolutely perfect. I see a bunch of iron. Actually, that's mostly copper, but you know what? We're going to find the iron one way or another. So let's just get started collecting this. Of course, there's a single vein of only 1 iron. That is quite unfortunate. And hopefully we could also maybe find some skeletons down here, get some more bones so we can get some nice friendly wolves. But obviously we're going to need boners for that. So first things first, let's just farm up a little bit of iron. Also looks like I found my first victim, Mr. Boner. Sir, I need you to politely hand over the bones. I appreciate it. Hopefully there's a lot more of those to come because I want to get an army of wolves in this world. I feel like having a bunch of pet wolves, this is a little bit fitting for a forest only world, which I believe is like the native biome to where the wolves actually do spawn. Mr. Water, I need you to leave me alone. We need another block. Thank you very much. Patch that up. And we got some more iron right there. Honestly, I feel like I have enough coal at this point where I'm not even going to go for the coal. I'm just looking primarily for iron, and this is going to be such a pain to mine. But yeah, I'm just going to spend some time mining iron. I'm assuming you guys don't want to see that, so I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay, pretty successful mining trip. We got a good bit of iron. So let's just go ahead and get this all cooking up, have ourselves a nice little barbecue. While we wait for that, I've got some junk in my inventories. I mean, a lot of mob drops. We got 4 bones now. So if I ever do find more wolves, that'd be awesome. Yeah, might as well clean out my inventory right away and just wait for all this iron to cook up. While we wait for all that to cook up, we could also go for a nice little shears, and we'll probably head a little bit of ways away. We need some leaves. Oh, also some ferns would be nice as well. Definitely use these little guys as of decoration. So any ferns, any grass, anything along those lines, might as well go ahead and collect some. You know what? Maybe I should get myself enough iron to make a second shears as well. And before we head out too far, I need some food as well. So actually what we're gonna do, let's harvest the entire island off of the wheat off the island. Literally every single piece. We'll eventually set up a proper wheat farm, but in the meantime, I want to turn this entire little island into a proper potato farm. So let's go pick all the potatoes. I really wish I had fortune. That is so useful for potato farming. If we pick all these, I should have enough to fully expand the island, get this thing fully grown out, maybe breed some of the pigs, and then also bake some up for some baked potatoes that I can carry around with me. But yeah, this thing is basically completely fully grown, which is awesome. Let me grab all those and let's just get this entire island replanted. Okay, we do have enough leftover potatoes. We can craft up some bread, though. That's 10 pieces of bread. And we still got 52 potatoes left. So, Mr. Piggies, where did I put you guys? Oh, you're right here. You guys go ahead and make me some more babies. We need our pig expansion to begin immediately. Awesome. Our iron is all done cooking as well. That was very fast. I should probably really get a smoker, but in the meantime, we're just going to start cooking up our potatoes. We've got just about a stack, basically. We can get those cooking, and then finally, we have a reliable source of food. Anyways, like I was saying, we're just trying to go around, get some greenery and different stuff I can use to kind of spice up the base and give it a little bit of color. And oh, that's a village. I didn't realize this was here. This is right next to my base. What's up, Mr. Pig? I suppose we'll let you live. My base is literally right there. And there's a village here. Hopefully there's maybe some villagers here. I did not know this was a thing. I wish I would have seen this earlier, but potatoes, I mean, we'll take those. We'll take the sweet berries. I think I have enough pumpkin seeds though. And you know what? Maybe we'll take the bed in case I do bring the villagers over to my base. Could be super duper useful to have access to that. Yeah, I guess. Oh, yep. We got a villager. This is awesome. This is so good. I appreciate you being here. I need you to get in a boat though. And hopefully you have some friends that I can also capture. Oh, pigs as well. This is awesome. Oh my gosh. There's so many of you. How did I not notice you guys were here? All right. Don't mind me. I will be stealing your smoker, and you guys will be coming with me for a life of free labor as well. I'm also a little concerned at the fact that I hear zombies, but okay, first things first, let's get these villagers safe. Let's craft up some boats. I think 2 is a decent start. And Mr. Villager, if you would just politely, you know, hop on in the boat, I would appreciate it. Thank you very much. I've got another boat. All I need really is 2 of you guys. So, sir, I got a nice boat here for you. Just go ahead and jump on in there. Sir, please just get in the dang boat. Thank you. Okay, I want to make sure I've got a clear path. So if I go right down here, we follow along this edge. Okay, this is going to be a problem. I need to get them into the lake. So that means I am going to have to dig myself a nice little trench this way just to fully make sure I can get these guys across the lake. I need this all the way over to there, and then I should be able to get the villagers over. I believe all we need is 2 wide as well, so this will work out perfectly. It is getting dark out though, so I gotta be careful that no zombies spawn in and come do bad things to my villager. But sir, I hope you didn't want to stay living in your village with all your friends and family, because I've got different life plans for you, man. And of course, some of this is gonna be really annoying because these blocks are all obviously lower. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Because he's stuck in these little guys. So wait, if I break all these and replace them like that, there we go. That's much better. What I gotta do is dig out these. The path blocks are like a pixel lower and the boat can't go over the pixel. It's really annoying, but we're just gonna have to figure it out as we go. Come on. Operation Rescue Villager number 1 is a go, and we look like we're gonna be successful. I can literally see the water. If I get them on the water, I literally have them home. Maybe I should leave them in the village, to be honest. It's amazing that these guys are so close to where I decided to build a base. That's awesome. But here, I've got an idea. So we're gonna put you down right there for now. I stole a bed from the village, so I think we'll put that there. And if I open this door, we have that bed right there. Okay, so now if I break the boat, sir, would you please go over to the bed? It's safe. I promise you. Oh, where? Okay, he does not want this one. So if he goes straight inside, that's even better, actually. Great. Now, I'm sorry, Mr. Villager, but for now, it's gonna be how it's gonna be, man. Don't mind me though, sir. I'm just gonna go kidnap one of your friends as well. I just gotta make sure you don't leave. I'll get you a proper place to live in the future. Okay, Mr. Villager, I know it's scary out there. I understand that there's evil skeletons and zombies literally everywhere, but I promise promise you, I've got a plan for your safety. Actually, maybe I should just repair this real quick and fully make sure I've got a proper bridge going over to the ocean. We can't have any of these goofy path fucks. Okay, you know what? This tree also in the way. Let's get rid of you. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna just work on making a proper pathway to make sure I get this guy all the way over to the water without him dying. Need this to be completely... Oh, hello, Mr. Skeleton. But we need it to be completely flat and safe to get across. Let's just get to work. We're gonna go right through underneath this this little fountain. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. And will 2 blocks tall be enough? Probably. We're gonna say that it is. And we'll just kind of do that. And I shouldn't have to worry about anything here. We're just literally gonna go underneath the fountain. Okay, we should have a working pathway. We just gotta hope that we can get him out without him dying to a skeleton. We'll just take the door off. Don't worry, sir. You're not gonna be living here anymore. That should not be a problem. We just gotta get you over without you dying. And unfortunately, the boat method is not very quick. I don't have access to a lead, so I don't have any other faster way of doing this. All I gotta do is get down right there to that level, and then we're straight all the way to the ocean. And there we go. We're on to open water, and we should have the villagers safe. That's all we need. 2 of them should be good. We can always breed these guys in the future, but this does mean I'm gonna need to come up with a method to be able to breed you and get you an actual village trading center. But yeah, I did steal some beds. Let's just go ahead. We'll throw that guy right there. And then if my villager Frank here is smart, he'll run straight in and go to the bed. Please, sir, where are you going? Sir, don't you wanna go to bed? Where are you going, Mr. Villager? He's trying to get back. No. You're not going back to the village. Good sir, you are gonna go straight inside of the house and you're gonna live a good life in capture. Captive? I don't know what the word is. I promise you, being captive and being used for emeralds isn't as bad as you think. It's fine. I've got a nice little bed chilling in here for you. You know what? I'll even throw down another one. Nice and cozy. Hopefully he doesn't want to run away. What we'll do to make him not run away, we'll make it so he can't run away. We'll just add some coarse dirt here temporarily. We can break the boat. Okay, there we go. Thank you, sir. Now, stop trying to run back to the village. It's not happening. You're not going back to the village. Go to bed. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do with you, sir. You don't want to do anything. I also just realized I do have a stone cutter here, so is he gonna take that job? Probably. You're not going out there, dude. Just go to bed. Thank you. Oh, awesome. No, go to bed. You know what? I think what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna sleep through the night, and then maybe he'll stop freaking out and stop trying to get home. He can accept his new captivity. I would really appreciate if you would just... Oh, wait. You know what? I've got a really good idea, Mr. Villager. Where do I want to put you? Is your friend still... Oh, no, your friend is gone. I don't know what happened there. That is not cool. Guess, well, how did he's gone? Wait, what? I'm so confused. One of them is still here. The other one is completely gone. Wait, is he upstairs, actually? I just did not think of this. No, only one villager up here. I would really appreciate if you would just stay inside, sir. That sucks, though. I thought I had captured 2 villagers. Hopefully, the rest of them didn't die in a zombie homicide over in the village. Since only one of the villagers survived, we're gonna go look and see if any of the other villagers in the village survived. Although there were a lot of skeletons and zombies around, I don't have the highest of hopes. But let's just go take a look. We're gonna need the boat to get them down here if there is. We just need one more villager, all I'm asking for. So let's just start ransacking the houses, I guess, and seeing if there's any good villager friends in here. And oh, bread, do not mind if I do. I'll take, we'll just take everything. My inventory is going to be absolutely full in a matter of no time here, but hey, that's okay. Any resource I can get, I will definitely take. And it's looking not very good. I don't see any villagers yet. That's not great. There is those houses up there. I'm gonna fully go through all these down here, and if there's none down here, we'll go check up those houses up there. I mean, if there is no more villagers, it's not the end of the world. I do always have that other village I found earlier in the video. It's just a lot further away from my base, so it'll be a lot more annoying. Also, I swear I just heard a pillager, didn't I? Or is that just a villager? Where are you at? Is he underground? Is he in the cave? I guess we're gonna... Okay, this could be a bad idea. We're just gonna go in... And okay, it is a pillager. That's not good. Just the fact that there is a pillager down here makes me think that all the villagers died. Dude, it sucks that the one that was in the house died. I don't know how he even died. Guess we're just gonna scale our way up this mountain and see if there's anybody alive up there. Hopefully there is. If not, we're gonna have to go back to that other village and try to find some more villagers, I guess. Hello, guys. Is there any villagers hiding away in the house up here? It doesn't look like it. That's not good. What about in here? Also, no. There's some nice little iron. Might as well grab this while we're here. I can't complain about free iron ever. I need to pick something to throw out though. Mushrooms, I don't really see much of a use for the mushrooms, so I'll just get rid of those. There's only a couple more houses above me we're gonna go check out. Hopefully just one villager, all I need, dude. I know there were 3. I'm wondering if that one turned into a pillager. I don't know if that's possible or not though. Oh my gosh. Okay, there are 2 villagers over there, which is awesome. We are taking the smoker though. I need to find a way to organize out my inventory. I'm just gonna loot all these houses and they should be safe right there. Also more iron, love to see that. But as long as they don't jump off the cliff, we should be good. And a little smithing table, don't mind if I do. Any free resources I get my hands on, I am more than happily gonna be taking. Looks like we got our final couple of houses up here. Spruce logs. I mean, spruce logs are so easy to farm. I'm really not worried about getting those at all. This should be the last house though. Oh, librarian. You guys got any bookshelves for me? That would be absolutely awesome. Maybe, oh, they do. We got some bookshelves. These are going to be great because I still haven't seen any cows. So any way I can get books from villages or anything like that, definitely not complaining. That's 18 books. That'll get me a little closer to getting my enchanting set up. I'm also pretty sure with a librarian villager, I'm able to just purchase books off the librarian sometimes. Now, where were the villagers? They're right below me there. Okay, we're just going to drop down. You guys stay there. Don't mind me. I'll just take this iron. Can't complain about free iron. I will take all of this. Gobble that up. Oh, even more, dude. These veins have been absolutely insane in this world. And realistically, I do only need one of you, but I have 2 boats. So you know what? I'm going to try to grab both of you. If you would politely go into that boat, sir, and you would politely go into like this boat right here. Yeah, you in. There we go. You're in yours and you're in yours. Thank you guys. I'll just jump in with you and we'll start sailing home, I guess. I don't know. Do they take fall damage in a boat? I don't think so. Pretty sure boats reduce all fall damage, which is awesome. Let's just get him. Oh, that could have ended so bad. We're good though. We're fine. My goal is I want to get these guys over to the trail. I just don't remember exactly where the trail was. Let's go see if we can figure that out and get them over there. Oh, right there it is. Awesome. This is the trail I used earlier. We'll just take them through this. It'll take a little bit of time, but we can get them back to the base. Okay, we got my villager back here. I want to go get a fletching table as a way to bait him into the house. And the reason I want him in the house is because it's going to be the safest area for him until I build a nice little area for the villagers. So, okay, hello, mister. I need a name for you. Maybe Roger will call you? Don't mind me. I've just got some things that I need to craft. So we need some fletching tables. And if I bring this down here, what I'm going to do, we're going to put one of the fletching tables there. Hopefully he'll go in very nicely. Hopefully my other villager stays upstairs as well. And then we'll do one fletching table maybe there. Now, if I break your boat, please do what I want you to. Go take the... Okay, of course you're going to... Why are you stuck in the ground, sir? Get out of the water. Go get the fletching table. I don't appreciate you being self-employed, sir. Come on. I have a job block right here for you. You can have a good life giving me emeralds for minimum wage. I think that's a good idea. Okay, there we go. He got the job. The problem is I don't have inventory space, but if I go move that there, I think I'm gonna... Okay, you stay right here, Mr. Villager. Hopefully he doesn't die to these berries. I'm gonna put my boat over here. Oh, awesome. He's going in. He's going in. He's going in. Let's just grab his job and we can patch up the door behind us. And there we go. You're not going anywhere now, buddy. And he's a Fletcher with the exact trait I want. 32 sticks for 1 emeralds. Thank you, sir. I am so confused. A new villager just randomly wandered in. I'm like, what? I think where the bed is placed, my villager can get through the wall. I'm so confused. I have 3 villagers now and I didn't even... I did collect them all, I guess. I don't know. Okay, Mr. Fletcher, go inside. I will get you a place to live. You will have a nice little 1x1 block that you're going to live for the next 100 days and you're going to like it. Okay, so what I want to do, I want him to stand in that 1 block. And so what I'm going to do, we're going to break your bed and you're going to, sir, just go in the dang... Go in the trap, please. Oh, okay. I need you into the little 1x1 block. Of course, you're going to be annoying. Where are you trying to go to? You know what? That's okay with me. I will... No, dude. Just stay in 1 block. We can make this work. If you would just politely go to exactly where I want you to go. Stop trying to do your own thing. Come on. I have a nice little 1x1 setup. Oh my gosh, bro. I have a 1x1 setup for you. Just go in to the dang 1... Oh my god. Dude, this is so annoying. I hate dealing with villagers. Like, they're really overpowered and they're going to give me diamond tools, but they're really... Oh, no, dude. Okay, literally took forever, but finally He's in his place. Now, how am I going to do this? I think we'll go boom, boom, and then I believe he shouldn't be able to get out if I have that one trap door. We're going to add a little fletching table in front of him. He's currently a mason, which I believe should be the stone cutter. So if I go ahead and break that, will you become a fletcher for me? Awesome, he will. So if I break this and replace it until he goes ahead and gets the actual trade I want, which is some sticks for some emerald, I would really appreciate it, sir. I don't like your gravel trade. Just give me what I want. I should add the mod that lets you roll trades. There we go. He got what I want. And then I should be good to just remove this top one. There we go. That's one villager trap. Now I just got to do it to these last two. I don't think you guys want to see that, so I'll just do it, and I'll see you guys when I get it done. Okay, literally took me all night. We finally got these two guys trapped. They both have the Fletcher trade. I did beat this guy, so he's not very happy with me. He has expensive trades. Once again, Fletcher trades, but look, it literally took me all night. The sun is rising, dude. That was insane. This guy, so goddamn annoying. Like, actually, nothing I can do about it. And then this guy, I didn't feel like getting him downstairs, so we just kind of trapped him here. Works pretty well, and he has the stick trade as well. My berries are also coming along really nice, and the local wildlife seems to keep picking them. So I'm gonna go around, pick all of these, and we'll just expand our berry farm. This is a farm that I might keep because I think it'll look very nice and aesthetic along the coast in front of my house. But yeah, just a temporary little thing. We got a nice little berry patch going along the beach here. I think that's probably enough. Now back to the reason I came over here originally. I wanted some greenery to kind of decorate and just make the house look and feel a lot better and a lot cozier. So we're back over to the village where I was going to collect all my leaves, and we're just going to go ahead and grab a good bit of spruce leaves. I'm not going to lie, spruce leaves are probably one of my least favorite looking of all the leaves, but obviously I don't have access to like oak leaves or birch leaves in this world. Maybe I could do azalea leaves in the future, but for now, spruce is the easiest to get my hands on. So yeah, we just want a ton of this that I'll be able to put around the house just to make everything look a lot nicer. We'll probably just collect until one of my shears breaks like that. Perfect. And yeah, that's basically 3 stacks of spruce leaves. Awesome. And you know what? I think that we could make a nice little cute pumpkin patch in the future as well. So let's grab all of these as well, and we can maybe use those. I also do have a bunch of pumpkin seeds at the base as well. Maybe we'll actually do a pumpkin farm. I just don't know if there's any actual use to doing that or not. This is what we currently got working at the house area. I like the house. It definitely needs some more work, but overall, I'm pretty happy with it. And I'm thinking, oh, we got an iron golem. Hello, buddy. That's awesome because we have so many villagers, so we're getting iron golems. But I think we'll also eventually do a dock out here as well, just because it's a lot more central and a lot more in the general vicinity of like my village and access to the cave over that direction as well. I'm sorry, Mr. Iron Golem. This is very important. I need your iron, and more of you will spawn later to defend the villagers. I'm not too worried about that right now. Don't know how many that gave me because I already had some in my inventory, but that's fine. Now we're going to work on decorating the exterior of my house. So let's start out with some lanterns. 18 might be enough. I'll start with 18, I guess. If I need more, I can always come in and craft more. We have a bunch of iron. The main reason we want the lanterns is for some very basic decoration I love doing on all my houses. You build up any of these overhangs, you add a nice little lantern. Well, yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that on all 4 corners of the house. This is a very symmetrical house, so there is only 4 spots to do these lanterns like this. I think in general, it'll help out a ton with the look of absolutely everything. And while I'm up here, I also would like to kind of just add in some of these vines using the spruce leaves that are going to go all the way around, and we'll kind of just bring them up like that. We'll have some gaps to where there's not any, but basically all the way around this middle part for the most part is going to have these nice little vines hanging down like this. It'll add a lot of greenery and just, I don't know, I feel like it looks a lot better on the house when you do stuff like this. So we're just going to go ahead and do it, going all the way around the top level here. And yeah, nothing special. We're just adding in basically spruce leaves. Oh, wait, I should also add in lantern like that. A little bit of light for the top floor here, but yeah, we're just adding in a bunch of these just to kind of look nice all the way around the house. And then I think for the bottom floor, we're going to add in some nice little flower pots like this, basically under any of the windows. So single blocks there. We'll do blocks of 3 right here. And same thing right here. What's up, Mr. Villager? Don't mind me. We're just adding some decoration to make everything feel a little bit more homey. And then on these nice little flower pots, we're going to add these spruce to kind of make it look like a proper flower pot or a garden pot. And we'll do this all the way around. Hopefully we have enough trapdoors. I crafted a bunch. If not, we can just go farm some more trees. I think this sugarcane field, it's time for this to go. We honestly might have enough sugarcane to be able to do an enchanting setup already. I just need access to some more leather. But yeah, this can all be cleaned up. That gave me literally a stack in 16 already. I think it's 4 stacks to do it. So yeah, we should be good when it comes to that. But yeah, we're just going to go all the way around the outside here and add in these nice little trapdoors to make little flower pots. And I think on these bottom levels, I do want some little lanterns here just for some additional light. Let's go ahead and add these guys hanging like that. But then I think for these ones, I think we'll do torches on the edges here, just because I feel like this is going to fit everything a little bit better. And now for greenery, we're just going to kind of throw in ferns on majority of these. Like 90% of these are just going to be fern. And then if we can add in poppies to fill in the rest, I might have to go farm up some more poppies though. I don't know that I'm going to have enough. See, one right there. I think yep, literally perfect amount. We don't have to use the ugly dandelion. This right here is kind of the current vibe of the house at nighttime. I actually kind of like it. I do wish I had some other type of leaves because I don't like the spruce leaves, but other than that, I think it's pretty nice. I think I also want to play around with some of these firefly bushes for a little bit more light. I feel like it'll give it a really cool effect. I want more of these. These are like so cool to me. They added them a long time ago, but I never have really used them, I guess. Maybe we'll do one more there. I feel like that's pretty good. I got one left. Could I throw one in the front there? And then, yeah, I feel pretty good about the house in general. Like I was saying, here's the house during the daytime. I feel like it's a lot cozier and well-rounded. I really am liking how it's looking. But yeah, I suppose my potato fields are basically completely grown, so we might as well... Oh, no, it's not even close. I guess we're gonna pick through and we're gonna pick up all the potatoes. Any of the ones with flowers are completely grown, so we'll get those, which is basically almost the entire garden. There we go. Potato Island is completely farmed. We got about 2.5 sacks of potatoes, and I do have an immediate use for these potatoes. Let's go ahead and breed all the pigs. Oh, there's a fox in there. Please don't eat my pigs, Mr. Fox. I don't think they do, but I'd rather be safe. Might be a good idea to... I don't want to do it. It doesn't look like he's attacking them, so I think I'll leave him for now. Just really hope he doesn't end up killing all my pigs. Let's just... fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. You know what? I think this rock could look decent with some chests like that. And we got some nice little potato storage right here on the beach next to the potatoes. Okay, I want to get started with the villager trading process. So I want to head out, go get some wood so that way I can turn it into sticks and start trading with the villagers. Obviously, I want to keep the forest vibe around my house, so I'm just going to leave. I got some axes crafted up. We are yet to go this direction, so we're just going to go explore this direction, find a good area to start chopping down some trees and get to it. If we find any cool structures on the way, maybe we'll stop and loot stuff. The Vanilla Perfected mod does add a lot of new things to the world. As you guys have seen, the villagers are very custom, and there's also some other structures underground, dungeons and stuff like that. So obviously, if I find anything like that, I'm not going to complain. We'll definitely loot it for the loot, but goal number one is just basically get out here and get some wood. Honestly, this is probably far enough. Let's go ahead and start chopping down these trees. Stone axe is already down. That's one of the problems. These iron axes, not very good. I feel like I need to start getting some toolsmith villagers. I can use them to get some better gear, if you will. Yeah, I guess we're primarily just going to focus on any of these really big trees because I really don't see a point in chopping the small ones down, I guess. Doing this with the auto tree chop mod definitely feels like cheating though. I get so much wood so goddamn quickly. Literally, it's so overpowered. Only one more axe left, which is fine. We'll be able to speed run through all this. How much do we have? I haven't even picked it all up. I have to go back and pick all this wood up yet, but should be enough to, you know, get started trading with the villagers at least. Let's just grab all this. I probably don't need to fully break this axe because then I'll have to craft a new one for base work. And boom, I feel like we got a decent amount of wood. Let's start crafting up some sticks, and we can get a lot of sticks, and then we can just start trading with our villagers. Work on getting you leveled up. Really, bro? Oh yeah, each villager only does 16 emeralds if I'm not mistaken. This guy might not even do 16 because I hit him, so he's still upset with me, but that's fine. We're just gonna have to craft up a bunch more sticks because he's way more expensive. It's kind of annoying, but my fault for hitting him. I was just really annoyed trying to get him in his cage. Yeah, let's go ahead and trade with these guys as much as we can. Just got you left. Oh, you are not the kind of villager I need. It's okay. We can fix that, sir. Just get the trade I need you to get. Okay, why don't you take the job? I don't know why he doesn't want the Fletcher job. I don't know what to do about this. Do you want a different job, sir? Maybe make you a toolsmith and get some diamond tools out of you. There we go. He's finally accepted his career path. We can start crafting up more sticks. Even more sticks. Oh, that's way too many. Sorry, sir. And give me as many emeralds as you can. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Okay, I still got this one villager here that I trapped a long time ago. We're gonna bring him down to the base so I can get some other villager types started as well. I would really like to get diamond tools without actually having to farm for the diamond tools. That's the goal ultimately. So yeah, let's get this guy home if possible at all. Okay, we got the villager here. I want him to become a toolsmith, so hopefully I can get a good axe or a good diamond pickaxe maybe. But obviously we're gonna need to do some things. So I need to make him his cage, which is gonna be right here. And smithing table. How do I get him to go into that area? We're gonna try this. If I break this, sir, will you... Oh, awesome. He's in the house. Let's cover the door up, and he's already got his career. Now, sir, if you would... I don't know how to do this. If you would come over this way, I would appreciate it. Like right here, that'd be great. Let me break that. You just get jammed in that corner and boom. Oh my gosh, that was so much easier. Why did you not give me a hard time like the other guy, sir? There we go. We got 4 live-in villagers. Eventually, I would like to get an actual villager house set up so they're not annoying in my house. This is pretty good. I'm not too upset with this. I suppose we might as well start trading with you. Let me go grab my emeralds. We've got 56 of them. I want to get this guy's trades going so I can get some diamond tools. So stone pick. I don't think I'll use a stone pick actually. Let's just use some stone hose. I'll just take as many as I need to level you up. I think that's one more. You do your whole thing, level up for me. I've got a lot of stuff to clean up here. So let me just take care of all this real quick. You know what? I guess we could put all the stone hose in here with all the farming resources. And then what do you offer me, good sir? I hate these trades. 36 emeralds for 1 bell or 4 iron for an emerald. These are such bad trades. I would much rather not spend my iron on stupid stuff like this, but we do have 50 fines, so we might as well. Here we go. 3. Let's just do as few as I can just so we can level up. Oh, only 37 iron left, but there we go. He should be going up to the next level. And he's got some iron tools. So we got fortune and unbreaking 2 on a shovel. Not bad. And a pickaxe with efficiency 3 on breaking 3. That's actually really good. I'll take that. And I think I'll just probably grab as many of these shovels I can afford. So 3 of them. And we'll be done trading with the villager for now anyways. Okay, I really want to get a dock built. So I think I'm going to come over here and get rid of this little boat in the meantime. And we can start by bringing some of these guys out. I'm sorry, Mr. Sugarcane. You got to go, buddy. And it's going to be a very simple dock design. I think I'm just going to run these guys out like this. Maybe every 3 blocks, we'll have one that comes up just like so. And we'll go 1, 2, and 3. And once again, we're going to have one that comes up right here. I just want the dock to go out a little bit so I have a nice area to fish. Also, some decent areas to put the boats into the water. Maybe that far might be decent. And we can add on these nice little slabs out the top. And then maybe in some trapdoors as nice little railings. Or maybe instead of doing trapdoors, maybe I want to do some slabs. Let's just play around and try a couple different things. I don't want it to go super deep in the lake. I'm feeling like this is probably going to be deep enough. What if we use these slabs like so as nice little railings? How does that look? Not a fan. Okay, you know what? I think I have an idea. First, we need to get rid of all these slabs. A little bit of a tip for you guys. If you want some nice looking rails, you can use hanging signs and it looks like a really nice little guardrail. I think I'll go ahead and we'll add these going all the way out the dock on both sides here as well. There we go. And honestly, that's already a relatively nice looking dock in my opinion. Like I kind of mess with the look of this. And then off the end here, could have a nice little fishing pier. And maybe what I could do, let's remove one of these and one of those. I can have a nice little area that kind of drops down into the water here. Honestly, maybe I want a stair. Let's go grab a stair real quick. And instead of doing this slab, we could just throw in a nice little stair like that. And also a trapdoor floating. So that way it's actually got a nice little water bay like that. And boom, we could just add in our boat. Okay, maybe it needs to go right there. And I can dock this guy right against the boat dock like that. Hopefully that stays there. I think I want one right here as well. That way I can have multiple boats. So we'll just add that in. We just got to go spruce. Let's go boat right there on the top, and then finally just a nice little trapdoor down there. Perfect. We got a nice little boat dock here. I can add in some light like that, and maybe 2 right here as well. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't really love this potato island. It was kind of just an easy way to grow potatoes early on, so I think it's time. Let's go ahead and clean up all these potatoes. We've also got these random rocks in the middle of the lake here. I want to clean these up as well, but this island in my opinion is very ugly, so it's time we clean this up. Let's get rid of this island. There we go. Potato Island is completely gone. That looks a lot nicer in my opinion. Now, I think what I want to do, I want to bring this pathway to come over here, and I think it'll meet this peak right here, and we can set up another little dock of sorts off the edge over here. You guys know what that means. First things first, we need to clear out some dirt so I'm able to actually make ourselves a pathway. So I guess let's just get to work clearing out some of this dirt. There we go. We got the entire area dug out where the path is going to go. I think there's only one other thing I want to do. I think we probably have enough sugarcane. I think we could go ahead and harvest all of our sugarcane, and we'll probably have enough that I'll never need to grow sugarcane again, because all we really need sugarcane for is an enchanting setup, and I believe that is only about 4 stacks of sugarcane. There we go. We got 2, and we've also got a bunch more sugarcane over here around these ponds as well. Let's just grab all that. We're definitely going to have enough sugarcane. I don't need to grow any of this anymore, but I do still want to set up like some wheat and potato fields later on as as well. 1 for aesthetics, and 2 because I'm eating bread and baked potatoes since I don't really have access to easy crop. Or not easy crop, any access to easy animals that I'm able to farm. Yeah, I think we have more than enough sugarcane here that I'll never need to farm any of that ever again. Now I want to go ahead and finish in this nice little walkway. We're going to primarily be using gravel like I've stated before, and then we'll just add in a little bit of sporadic cobblestone as well as some andesite as well. There we go. Trail should mostly be done. We just got to go ahead and bring this out 1 more block into here. And yeah, that's pretty good in my opinion. The only thing is I kind of want this edge to be a little bit more round. I don't know exactly the best way to do that, but we're just going to kind of work at it like this. And you know what? I think that's okay. Decent looking path if you ask me. Now, I want to make another dock like that. So how did I do that actually? Let's go take a look. I know I just did it, but I literally don't remember. So it is the first block is going to be spruce. So we're literally just going to go boom, 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 boom. And then we're going to go out 1, 2, and 3. And we'll bring up some more spruce pillars here. And it's literally just 3 block gaps. So 3, and then there will be another set of spruce pillars. I believe that'll be right here, and 1 final one here as well. And then I don't remember if I had slabs on the edge of this. I'm gonna go take a look underneath my signs. It is more logs. Okay, good to know. So first things first, we need to add on our slabs to the top of these guys, and then these parts are just some crossbeam logs like such, and the same thing right over here on this side. Awesome. There we go. We're gonna take our hanging signs and we're gonna add them right here, and we'll do the same thing both sides. I think we're gonna have a boat dock on each side here, and then I believe this one can get chopped out as well, like that. Oh my gosh, can I stop typing? There we go. And you guys know the drill. We can chop out these middle ones like this, and all those guys can just simply get replaced by these stairs. So we have a nice little area to get on the dock from inside of the water. And same thing over here. You guys know the drill. Get the final one in right away as well. And there we go. Dock number 2 should be done. Okay, I think one more thing I want to do is just adding in the boats, if I could get it. There we go. We'll do 1 on each side of the dock just so we have easy access to just get on a boat and go. There we go. Dock number 2 is fully in the water and fully complete, I think. Now, one thing I do want to do is I'm liking how everything is coming together, but I feel like we're losing kind of that forest aesthetic. So I'm kind of thinking I want to plant some trees. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely would prefer some custom tree designs, but I'm not good enough at building to do a custom tree design. So I think for now, we're just gonna have to make this work. We're gonna do a big spruce tree right here. Might go with a little small tree right there like that, just to give it a little bit more of that foresty vibe we're going for. Yeah, I think I definitely like that. I'll probably add some more trees on this side later too, but first I want to set up some proper farms. So I'm not really too interested in that first, but I guess what we can do, we can start cleaning up some of the landscape here. This entire little dirt thing doesn't really need to be here. So it's time that we get this guy cleared up. Shouldn't take me too long with my enchanted iron shovel. Now that we got all that dirt cleared out, I think it's safe to chop this tree because it's literally floating in the sky, and I think it looks really stupid. And then I guess we got all that cleaned up, so time to just clean up any of this little shrubbery that's hanging around the area as well. No need for any of that to be here. And then these trees, I'm either probably gonna break or we're gonna break them and eventually end up replanting them. But first, let's get rid of this little rock here as well. We might do some custom rocks. Like I really like that rock right there, but I don't like when the rocks are like directly in the way of everything I'm trying to do. And we'll throw some coarse dirt in here just to fill in the ground. I do think I want to bring the rest of the berry plants over to here as well, so we're gonna need some more berries for that. We can just go along and pick as many of these as we can get my hands on without absolutely clapping my armor. I don't want to walk in the bushes because they damage your armor every time they hit you, so we're not about that. We'll just grab what we can, and we can be good and expand this farm to go all the way over here, just like that. Hopefully those will fill in very, very nicely. And I'm still able to access my potato chest, which is nice. But there we go. We got a giant sweet berry farm in our forest base. We might bring some of these guys right over here as well, just to do a little bit of filler, I guess. I think that looks pretty solid. I'll probably end up coming back to this side of the base, but for now, I think that's a decent place to start. Okay, this is awesome. First wandering cheddar. Now, what I really want from you, sir, is some other saplings. So I have some other wood types to work with. As bad as this is to say, I would really like an oak sapling. I don't know if you even trade that, but of course we get spruce sapling. Literally the one and only sapling we don't need. Okay, water, no. Water, ooh, water bottle for emerald might be a decent way to get some emerald. But yeah, nothing here is looking too useful. So, I'm sorry, Mr. Wandering Trader, but I'm gonna say goodnight to you, and I guess I don't need these llamas here either. It's free leather, and I really could use the leather for my enchanting setup, so you know what? Good night, Mr. Llama. I'm sorry. I'm not actually sorry, guys. I was just goofing and gaffing. Okay, so my next project, I've got food figured out. We've got our boat docks figured out. I eventually want to go fishing. Obviously, we're on a giant lake / river. I think that's a great idea. But my next goal, I've got these little villager friends who are taking up a crap load of space in my house, and I don't really appreciate it, I guess. So I think what I want to do next, I want to build a villager trading hall. I haven't done this in forever, actually. But yeah, we want to build a villager trading hall. I'm thinking over here, maybe. So how do I actually want to do this? I'm thinking the villager trading hall is going to be like right here. It's going to go this direction a decent ways. Yeah, I guess I just got to get an idea for how I want to do this. Thinking we'll bring the pathway is going to go this direction and it's going to loop around the building. So I'm just trying to kind of get a layout for where I'm going to actually have this guy at. And obviously we're going to have to like curve into it this way as well. But yeah, pathway, we're going to bring out this way a little bit, something like that. And we can go ahead and fill in all of this using some of this gravel here, just so we actually have the proper look of a trail. And we'll finish off adding in the other blocks for a little bit of texturing detail work, just like that. There we go. We got a little bit of a trail. I think I need it to be a little bit less jagged of an edge. Maybe something like that. Doesn't look too bad, I feel like, right? And then we can start our next building right here in this nice open area. Perfect. I also want to get some nice looking wheat fields going. So, okay, I keep forgetting you cannot directly hoe the podzol, which means, okay, first things first, we need to break these torches, get these guys out of the way. I need another berry for this side. So we obviously got the giant berry farm over there. It kind of loops along the entire beach over there. But then over here, something that I would like to do is turn this into a nice, beautiful golden brown wheat farm. And to do that, we're obviously gonna, you know, need all this to be dirt. So time to cue the long process of me manually replacing podzol into dirt, which I find very strange that you can't do this normally. And only a couple pieces left like that. And we can go ahead and fill all these guys in. Now let's just go ahead and hoe this. And since it's along the river, it should already till itself, or not till itself, but do whatever that is. Turn dark, I guess. I don't know. And we'll plant in these wheat seeds because they'll look really nice once they're grown. I think wheat is the best looking crop in Minecraft, in my opinion. If you disagree with that statement, that's okay. You can be wrong. That's perfectly fine with me. And there we go. We'll just wait for that to grow. And I guess while we wait for that to grow, we can get started with our proper build that's going to go right here. Yeah, I think we'll do probably one pillar right there. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one pillar right there. And then we'll bring all these guys up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 6. Normally I like doing uneven. We're going to change it up this time. We're going to go with an even amount of blocks. I'm not gonna lie, this might make this a little bit strange to work with here, but I want this one to be 1 floor tall, and I feel like if it's 5 blocks tall, it's gonna be so short compared to this house, so I want to do 6 blocks tall. And I want this building to be, okay, 1, 2, 3. I think we'll do 3 block gaps for all these, so something like this and like that. And then how do I want to do this? We'll probably go another 3, so something like this right here. I'm literally kind of just freeballing this and figuring it out as I go, and then we'll make it stick out 1 more up here as well. And 1, 2, 3, 4, or do I want to do 5? I feel like we maybe do 5 for this one. Honestly, this is exactly what I'm going for. And then 1, 2, 3. We're gonna have to go 1 guy there. 1, 2, 3, and there will be another guy going up right here. Now, obviously, this little pond gonna have to go. So I guess in the meantime, we're just gonna fill this guy in with some dirt here. It would be cool to leave this, but I don't have the room here, unfortunately. So this is gonna have to do for now. And we don't even have enough blocks to fully fill it in. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so there is one tiny problem with this building I want to do. We got pigs right here that are in exactly where I don't want them to be. So you guys come this way and I will temporarily rehome you. And then eventually I'll make you a proper pig pen or like a little area for you guys to live. It's gonna be great. Trust me. So come this way. And okay, how do I want to do this? We're gonna take our fences, probably just do a nice little thing for you guys to live in temporarily right here. Stop making me, okay, you guys are literally all gonna make me keep feeding you and I don't want to do that. Okay, if you would all come in here, I might just slaughter some of you if you don't get, okay, you know what, there we go. If you don't want in, that's fine. Take that out of my hand and we can escape. There we go. Pigs are now officially moved, and we can go ahead and breed all these guys, make them make love. You two, get in there, buddy. Perfect. You guys can all just chill there and have the extra potatoes. I don't care. I'll give them a little bit of light, make sure they don't get spooked off by any zombies or hostile mobs, and then we might as well get this finished off. So this is kind of the layout that I'm going for, I guess you could say. Just like a long barn-style building. I don't know how this is going to look, to be completely honest with you, but you know what? That's fine. It's okay. I feel like this is going to be way too big, is it? Yeah, honestly, I don't like how big this is. You know what that means, guys? All that work we just did, we're gonna destroy literally every single block we just placed. So this is gonna take a while. I've got iron axes for days, I guess, so that's good. But time to slowly work on destroying this entire thing so we can rebuild it and resize it properly. Okay, I think the idea, we're gonna switch to this little 5-block gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I did that wrong, so we need to go right here. We'll bring it up here, and we gotta destroy this one. And it'll be 3 of these instead of 5 3s, if that made any sense. Basically, it'll just be a couple blocks shorter. I think it'll look a little bit better overall as well. So I just got to get this framed out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can go up with these 2 here. This will be where the door is going to be. And we'll have to bring this across as well, like that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And final one going up right here. There we go. That does shrink it down a considerable amount. Now I just got to copy this exact layout onto the backside. So I will see you guys once I get it all framed out. Actually, this really pains me to do, but I've got a lot of trees that are in my way, so we're just going to chop these guys out. Guess they'll give me some more spruce wood to work with. I think these big ones are going to have to go too. I can replant some more a little bit further back later, but yeah, we're definitely going to have to remove some. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to manually remove that one now because my axe broke mid-tree. Now that we got a new axe crafted up, we're just going to get to the top of this guy so we can fully get it destroyed down. I guess at least these giant spruce trees, they are really satisfying to break because you get so much wood for very little bit of work. It's just not as satisfying as using the auto tree chop mod and getting the entire thing instantly destroyed. Nonetheless, gonna be very easy. We got that whole thing cleaned up just like that. And all I gotta do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right here, this will be where the door goes on the back side. We can bring these guys across like this. It's gonna be the exact same as the front side. You guys get the idea, I think. I will just finish this and I will see you guys once I get it completely laid out. I think to match everything else, I think I do want to go ahead and strip all of these spruce logs as well. And I'm too lazy to go craft a stone axe, so we are just gonna be using the iron axe for this, probably destroying the whole thing, I'm not gonna lie. But literally every piece of spruce wood on here, we're just gonna go ahead and strip it all down real quick. Okay, now I think I'm gonna copy basically the exact same layout that we've got for the upper level, or the house actually. So using this nice little stone mix right here, you can do something like that. And then I think we'll just do some giant windows like that. You know what? I don't actually hate that at all. I guess we're going to copy that to all of these sides here. And we're basically just alternating randomly between these groups of blocks. We'll have this nice big window as well then. And we can have nice little stalls for villagers to be inside of the build. Yeah, first things first, we got some walls to get in. So let's just go ahead and get to work with these. Okay, so I'm thinking what I'm gonna do, I want to do one of these like deeper doors. I think you do it with like the trap doors like this. If you close all of those and then like that. No. Okay. How do I do this last one? I want one to go on top here. Is it something like that? Nope. Okay. What if I place it on top like that and then close it? And that still isn't right. There we go. Finally got it. And then I can go all the way around here with these blocks as well. This should be completely finished and built in as well. Something like that. Yeah, I don't know if I like that actually. That kind of looks stupid. I don't know how I want to do this though, because if I just do one door, it's gonna look stupid that way too. Maybe I need to like remove this stuff. We build up here and then we add in that's not gonna work either, dude. How am I gonna do this? Maybe if we just go ahead and add these in anyways, flip them up. Let's break this. No, this definitely still looks really stupid. How do people do like the door with the trap doors? This definitely is not right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and take all this out. Literally all this. Oh my gosh, dude. Having only an iron axe, no enchants is so slow. Let's go ahead and let's remove all this, I guess. One at a time here. Nice and easy. You guys know the drill. So we're gonna do the little door frame to begin with. So just using these blocks here. And we're gonna need a stair to kind of give it a little bit more of that frame look. You craft stone brick stair. That should work. And oh, hello, Mr. Spider. What's up, buddy? Let's put that like that. And then the spruce door should be good to go on the inside like so. And then I don't know what else to do, I guess. We're just going to fill this in for now. I somehow got to come up with a way to make this look a little bit more natural. So what if I kind of like frame it like that? That still looks really stupid. I would eventually like to get a fishing rod and do some fishing. So I'm sorry, Mr. Spider. It's going to be a worthy sacrifice, I promise. I will be putting your string to good use. I don't know what to do with this to make this look less stupid. Right now it looks really dumb, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I think I finally figured it out. I'm pretty sure this is how we do it, right? And maybe you even do like a little something like that. And instead of using those, maybe we go get some spruce stairs. Let's give this a try. What if we remove this staircase and then to give it this little gradual look? I think that looks a lot better, actually. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. So then if we add some torches in here for some lighting, and we need to fully finish out the floor here just so it all looks natural. There we go. We got a nice nice little indent door look. I actually like this a lot. There we go. One side of the build, fully at least kind of complete-ish. We've obviously got to go around and add in our glass panes. It's basically just 1x3 on all sides. Basically, all of these have the exact same thing. So we go ahead and we get this done. Another thing I want to do, let's get our stone cutter down, craft up some stone brick walls, and we can add in some nice little supports on all of these. So we'll basically go around all the sides, and I'm lagging now, but we're going to add these nice little supports like this on all of the spruce fences. Why am I lagging so bad, dude? This is insane. And we can add these spruce fence on top with a nice little lantern on top of that, just to keep light on the outside of the building. And yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll do this all the way around the build. Exact same thing. Just add these nice 2 blocks to the top, and it just looks so much nicer. It makes everything look a lot nicer, in my opinion. I also think we want to do some nice little shutters. So in between all the windows, we'll just go ahead and add in some trapdoors like that. Kind of makes it look like some nice little shutters are alongside the windows. I just like the look of it. It breaks up the stone as well. Gives you more of that wood look, which I just think looks really nice. This should be the final 3. There we go. Now that we got this entire thing kind of laid out, I realize I also should probably go ahead and do the same thing here. I'm gonna copy that wall, do it on this wall. I'll see you guys once I get that done. Okay, honestly, I'm not loving the build, but I don't know what to do. I don't want to completely destroy it and start over. I think we're gonna go up, we're gonna start doing a roof, and we're gonna see what I can do. Now, I want to do the same design roof for that. So we're gonna start off obviously here with our spruce, and we'll just do the overhang like so. Bring it in until we meet in the middle. I think I'm gonna do the exact same style for the roof. So just like that. Exact same thing on this side. We're gonna go upside down, upright, upside down, upright, upside down, upright, and just go around the edges. I'm gonna go ahead and do this entire thing. I will see you guys once I got the whole thing sort of outlined. I don't think you guys want to see me do this again. I literally did the exact same thing on that house. I just gotta kind of reshape it a little bit. There we go. We got the entire thing outlined. We're gonna fill in with deep slate now. Unfortunately, I don't have very much deep slate. We got 19 and 19. You guys know the drill though. We kind of just randomized between the deep slate bricks and the deep slate tiles until we got a design that we're happy with, which, I mean, honestly, not gonna get very far because I only have like 40 total pieces of stair, but we can get started at least. We can always go finish mining the rest of it later once I actually have the ability to, which is gonna be as soon as I place all the stuff I have. But I honestly think this will look pretty decent. There we go. Yeah, I don't hate that at all. And I like how it perfectly met up in the middle because I had it all the same length as well. I'm really happy with the build so far. There we go. We're already out of deep slate. Honestly, I don't hate it. I do wish maybe I would have had it 1 block shorter. Aside from that, I don't hate this at all. I'm gonna need more deep slate, but I want more efficiency 3 pickaxes. So I think what I'm gonna do, we can go ahead and trade with some of our Fletchers for some more emeralds. And honestly, I think we have plenty of wood. Awesome, that's great. We can trade with all 3 of our Fletchers right away. As many emeralds as humanly possible here, which I believe it should be 48 if I'm not mistaken. We're gonna need to craft up some more sticks here, and we can do the final couple of trades. And there we go. We got all the emeralds we need. Let's buy as many of these efficiency 3 pickaxes as I can, which is 3. And then I do not want to use these slow picks. So I'm going to leave my unenchanted iron picks here. Pick all 4 of my enchanted iron picks. We need a lot of deep slate. And efficiency 3 is going to help me get that a lot quicker. So let's head to the cave and get to deep slate level. Okay, let's just get straight into working. We got efficiency 3 on breaking 3 iron picks, so it shouldn't be that bad. Definitely not as nice as having efficiency 5 diamond, but a lot better than unenchanted iron. We got a lot of deep slate to collect, so let's just get to work. I was not expecting to find diamonds. I'm very happy about that. I'm also realizing I'm definitely not needing all these picks. I got 4 of these picks, but since I have on breaking 3, I've already almost got 4 stacks of deep slate, which honestly probably all I need. But there we go. First diamonds in the world, and it's a decent vein. What was that? 4 diamonds? Can't complain about that. Yeah, I really was not expecting to find diamonds because I'm not very deep into the deep slate. So odds of finding diamonds at this level aren't very high. Not 0, obviously, but not very high. Yeah, there we go. We got more than 4 stacks of deep slate. That should be good. Also just grab this gold right away as well so we can make some gold apples later on. And let's just head back up to the base. Okay, we got 4 stacks of cobble deep slate. Let's go ahead, get it in. We're going to make half of it into some deep slate stone brick stairs and the other half into deep slate tile stairs. So there we go. I just got to get a way to get myself up onto the roof here, and we can start working on filling in the rest of the roof with deep slate. I think we should have more than enough for this build. It's just if we have any other builds in the future, those ones we're probably not gonna have enough deep slate for. We'll have to go collect some more, but with the efficiency 3 on breaking 3 iron pick, it's not that bad. We just got 2 more to go ahead and get done and get finished, I suppose. And there we go. We got the entire roof completely filled in. I feel like this actually looks pretty solid in my opinion. I really wish I had like a free cam mod or some sort, or a mod that I could go up and fly and see what it looks like from the sky. But what if I step back? That looks really stupid, actually. Really want to go get that fixed. You know what? I'm going to go grab the resource we need to fix that, and we're going to go ahead and fix that real quick. We're going to go with the basic style we always go with. So we're going to do spruce like that. We'll go ahead and strip all that spruce, add in our windows, and then add in our stone bricks there. And there we go. Now I just got to go ahead and repeat that on all other of the 3 sides. Here we go. That is roof angle number 4. All the roofs should be completely done and completely into the base, or into the little village trading hall area. I do think it'd be a good idea to just go ahead and add in some lighting so we don't have to worry about zombies or anything like that. We'll do the same thing over here and over here. And then, I think I should go up here. We should add some lighting into the attic as well. So we'll probably just go throw one there. We're gonna have to bridge around up here with dirt, which is a little unfortunate. We'll go this way. I just don't want any mobs to spawn up here. So one there. And then we can fully fill this floor in using these spruce planks here. You guys know the drill. I'm just gonna fully 100% cover in the attic using spruce planks. Nothing too crazy. Just want to have it so I can't see the ugly looking attic from inside the building. And there we go. We got this entire thing done. Let's get rid of this little dirt pillar right here. And I think all I really got to do now is go ahead and add in the floor on the bottom. And we need to start that by clearing out all the dirt. So let's go ahead and do this. Shouldn't take too long. I wish I had efficiency 3 on my shovel. Unfortunately, I don't. You just got to live with it. Okay, so technical difficulties. I just filmed about 25 minutes of footage and then realized that I didn't have microphone audio. My mic basically wasn't recording any audio. So unfortunately, I did all that and you guys didn't see it. So basically, I went and I added the floor into the inside of the building. So we got this diorite and polished diorite flooring. We brought all the villagers over, started breeding them, and we started trading with them. As you can see, we did unlock diamond trades. Let me just show you guys that real quick. If I can find, it's you. This guy has a diamond shovel trade. We're working on getting him to the final level. And yeah, we've just been breeding these guys constantly, getting a bunch more Fletchers, and it should be good when we get all the guys we need. Aside from that, I mean, yeah, we finished the inside of that. I went mining for copper. We built this little copper decoration right here, and I decided to remove the path off this side of the building, and we added in wheat farm going all the way around. Also, I don't know what destroyed this. Probably the iron golem, if I were to guess. Let's go ahead and let's hoe that back down, and we can replant that. So yeah, that's basically what I filmed within the last 30 minutes, I think. And all of it I had to erase because none of my audio was working, unfortunately. But essentially, the entire village hall trading area is done for now. We've got our villager lovemaking chamber right here, as you can tell. And then over here, once I get all the villagers I need, I'll bring them over, lock them in their own cages so they're ready to be traded with. And then we've just been working on some outside decoration. I think we're going to add in some firefly bushes and also some ferns just for a pop of color around here. Maybe one of these poppies that I planted over here earlier I got from an iron golem will also throw down right there. There we go. That's just a lot better, a lot nicer color. I don't know if you guys saw, we also added in this dock as well. Not exactly sure what footage all got deleted, but yeah, that's kind of bringing you back up to date with where I'm at. I'm thinking the next major thing I want to get set up is a area that I can permanently keep my pigs. We got these guys here. I really want to get these guys starting to breed and just getting a bunch of them in an area where I can actually keep them alive. Normally, I would be the kind of person to do a barn, but since it's just pigs, I kind of want to stick to something simple and do a nice little pig pen. I'm just not exactly sure how I'm going to do that. I think we could start by cleaning up all this mess around here and deciding where I want to put it. Do I want the pig pen to go kind of back here, tucked away? Or alternatively, maybe we could put the pig pen here. I could put the pig pen right here along the house, or do I want it to go, I don't know. Kind of a hard decision. I think first things first though, this tree has got to go. It's in the way as of right now. Let's take care of that. And then for sure, this little hill is also just going to go ahead and we're going to remove this guy right here. I can cut it off right down the middle like that. And we can just start cleaning up all of this dirt. Also, I gave the villager trading hall my bed. So for a bed, how did you escape, sir? That's not acceptable. But for a bed, basically, I've just been coming in here and I like to hang out with the villagers. Okay, would you just go inside of the cage? How did you get out? I wonder if you got out because of this. Do I need to move this guy like right there? But yeah, I've just been living in my villager breeding area, so don't mind me. I'm just gonna find a spot to rest. Let's go ahead and get back to work, finishing off this tiny little dirt mound. Just get it out of here. Definitely do not need it. I would really like to get silk touch though, so I'm able to get more of these podzol blocks. I think they'd look really good as sort of decoration for the inside of my pig pen. But yeah, I think the idea idea. I think we'll do like a potato farm and a wheat farm here. We'll make the pathway go between the two and a nice little pig pen back here. So yeah, I think that'll be the intuitive plan. Let's just kind of start bringing this guy in like this, and a nice little pathway that's gonna do something along the lines of this. Basically, I'll just dig out where I want the pathway to go. It's gonna be a little bit windy, which is fine, and then I will see you guys once I get that finished out. I also real quick want to add in some wear and tear to this building. I never realized I didn't even do this. We're just gonna go ahead and add in a couple pieces of the cobblestone blocks around the base. What's up, Mr. Iron Golem? We've been getting a lot of those guys as well ever since we got this giant village farm set up. But yeah, I want to add in a little bit of wear and tear look, which is why we're gonna go around and we're just gonna add in a couple blocks of the mossy cobblestone. I need a little bit more of this. So let's grab some of these. This should probably be good. And I just need a couple more pieces for this end right here. One right there, and maybe we'll go one right there as well. Awesome. I think that should probably be about good. What's up, Mr. Iron Golem? Don't mind me. I'm not trying to kill the villagers, but you know what? I will more than happily take some iron off your hands. I don't even want to build up to do this. We're just gonna like kind of kite him and walk back and just keep on hitting him. And oh boy, he does 5 hearts of damage. One more hit and I'm dead. Okay, we're good. See how much iron? 4 iron, not bad. We could have got 5, but we'll take it. Looks like we found another little iron golem friend. Come here, buddy. I've got a nice little gift for you. It's called an iron axe, so that way you'll give me 5 pieces of iron ingots. Yeah, I really don't feel like mining much in this world, so I haven't been mining. I'm trying to collect all my iron pretty much from iron golems or a little bit of surface caving, and another 4 pieces, but 2 poppies. Can't complain about that. Poppies are like one of my only ways I'm able to add color into a lot of these builds, so I like adding these guys around in just like open areas like this. You guys know the drill at this point. We're just gonna go ahead and add in gravel everywhere so we get a nice little trail over here. That should probably be enough gravel, and we'll add in our cobblestone. Once we finish getting the cobblestone in, we can just add andesite in between to finish off the rest of it. This should give us a nice little gray looking trail. I need this grass to expand though. It's driving me nuts. And yeah, how does this look? You know what? I feel like we should make it a little bit more round like that. Maybe we'll just turn this into a full block as well. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I think over here on this side, we're going to do a nice little wheat garden. Over here on this side, we're going to do a massive potato farm. Before we can do anything crazy, we're going to have to move our stone cutter and our crafting table. And I guess for now, I'm going to put them there. They're not going to stay there. They're just blocks I'm using actively, so I need them in the area. And we're going to have to clean up any of this podzol, so I'm actually able to go ahead and till the ground. So that's all for that side. There is quite a lot on this side, though. So let's just get to work on mining all this stuff out. And I also got my dirt back from all that, so we can just go ahead and add in as much dirt as we need. What is getting... Oh, the iron golem is dying to a poppy bush. Or not a poppy, one of the sweet berry bushes. Don't worry, sweet berries. I will come and help you out any second here. Just had to finish placing all that in. Where did the iron golem go? Okay, you're right here. I would love to take you out, but you're standing on my wheat farm, and I don't really want to ruin my wheat farm and have to rehoe that. So I guess, Mr. Iron Golem, you can live for now. That's fine. And we should be good. We just got to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's number 5. And then we go 1, 2, 3, and 4. I believe this block right here, we need to be a water block. And then we can harvest this out 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. This entire little area should be good to be farmed. We can go ahead and plant our seeds in all of that. We'll have a nice, cute little wheat patch fully complete once it's, once it's done there. And honestly, that's gonna look great, but I'm thinking we might do some leaf fences around this as well. Let me go see if I have any remaining spruce leaves. So yeah, what I want to do around the edges, we're just gonna add in a little bit of brush like so, and we'll just kind of space them out and just give a nice little farm feel, if that makes any sense. Like that, and we'll probably throw in another water bucket right there, and we can hoe a little bit more ground as well. Let's plant those in. And I feel like that looks pretty good. Well, let's start go outside. It's going to be a good idea for me to just go ahead and add in some lighting. I don't have to worry about lighting things up in the future. I think that's pretty good. I think we'll also throw a little light there. Anywhere where it seems really dark. Probably just throw a torch onto that tree, and then I feel like this area is pretty good. We loop around this side of the house, though. We definitely want to throw one in probably right there. Oh, but I want to use a lantern, and we'll do one more out the back, maybe right here. Feel very confident our whole area is lit up pretty well, and it feels nice and cozy. And what's up, Mr. Iron Golem? I'm sorry, but I need your iron. As nice as it is having you around to defend my villagers, I think they should be safe inside of their little villager trading hall. I think I could get much better use out of you by turning you into some nice good iron ingots. Only 3 of them, though. That's a little bit unfortunate. I was really hoping for another 5. Anyways, we got the wheat field in. I want to do potatoes those over here, but that's not my number one priority. My number one priority is moving all these pigs. So I think it would be a good time. Let's go ahead and let's add in how these are going to be. We're going to do 2 blocks up like that, and then with those on top, and we'll do some fence gates like that. This is going to be the entrance to the pen, and then we'll probably go ahead and we'll bring it into the wall like so. I want this to be very symmetrical, so I'm going to copy a very similar design, and then we'll go boom. Once again, we're going to want that on top. I'm wanting a nice little round pen, if that's making any sense. And then we'll probably go 1, 2, so it'll be up here with the little thing on top. Except I don't want access on all sides. We're just going to have access on the front side, so that'll look perfect. And then if I'm coming out, it's gonna be over, boom, like that. Is it? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's right. And it should be right here. We're going up 2. Slab. Okay, I think I've got this whole thing figured out. Up 2. Maybe we'll do the fence gates on the backside, so that way I'm able to walk through this if I need to. We are going to need some dirt, though. Let me go grab some. And actually, I'm going to use coarse dirt just because I think it's going to match everything a little bit better. And then we're going to go in. Is it in 2? No, it's 1. And then we're going over 1. And then in, and then over. There we go. We got exactly what we want, I think. And then, yeah, this would technically be pillar. That would technically be pillar. I think this is exactly what I was kind of thinking. Now, the only thing is I want to make it more of like little coarse dirt patches. So coarse dirt here, maybe something like that. And then these rocks also can be cleared out here. We'll turn those into coarse dirt. I'm wanting very little grass, mostly coarse dirt, maybe a little bit of gravel I would also be okay with. But just keeping this feeling like an actual pig pen. I actually don't even like the gravel at all. I think we'll just get rid of that to begin with. We can do a bunch of these little patches like that. There we go. I feel like that's a pretty solid looking pig pen. We could maybe do a nice little water pond like here. It'll be very small, nothing too fancy. Put water in there, and then I guess we'll just steal some water from here. We can fully water this guy up. What else can I do? I'm thinking a little mossy rock. Don't mind me. I'm just going to steal some of this mossy cobblestone. That should be more than enough. 13. And we'll just do a nice little rock, I guess. Is he going to be able to get out of this, though? Maybe we'll go a little bit bigger like that. You know what? We're going to need some materials here. So maybe we'll do some slabs. I think 2 is probably good. Some walls. This gives me more variety I can actually work with here. So if we're like, maybe we'll go, let's just break that, put that there. And then instead of a full block, we can do just a slab. Yeah, that's a lot better in my opinion. As long as, if I can't walk out this, I don't think pigs will be able to, right? I feel like some of these red mushrooms will also look extremely nice in a pig pen. Let's grab some of these. We'll just add these guys. Oh, they only grow on, how do you place these? What? They grow on, oh, they grow on wood and they grow on podzol. Which means we can place a couple of them like back here, maybe one right there. And then maybe we'll just kind of sneak one of these guys in the ground like that. And nope, I can't put it on that either. That's so weird. It actually can only go on certain wood. So I'm pretty sure I can place it on like this sideways log. Only in certain areas though. Like this one I can't place it on. That's so weird. I guess we can add in a little bit of this grass around as well for a little bit more decoration. That should be pretty good. This feels like a nice proper pig pen, right? All we need to do is relocate our pigs. So we're going to need some potatoes, which I believe are in this chest here. We also really need to get that potato farm set up so I don't end up burning through all of them. Let's put those potatoes in my offhand and we'll just kind of break this pen very slowly here. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just bringing you, I'm rehousing you. We're rehoming you. You guys are going to have a nice, pretty little home across the river. But first, let me grab all these pens. Guys, leave me alone. Let me do this. And then you guys come over here. I've got a nice new home for you. It's a lot cozier than your current estate, I guess. So everybody in. That's perfect. Okay, now let me around and we'll just boom, boom. Yeah, they can definitely escape. That's not gonna work. We're gonna have to do that. I guess we'll move this guy and we'll put this guy right. Guys, stop it. I'll worry about that later. I can't worry about that right now. That lets them escape. And let me out. There we go. They're all in. Now, where can I put this that it's gonna work? I think if I move all these guys away from here, I can put it right there. And then they shouldn't be able to get out. I'm actually gonna test that theory. Let's go out this way. Let's put the potato in my offhand. Now, can you guys escape or are we good? I think we're good. We look good. You know what? We might as well get some more baby pigs in here. So everybody start making love, start making me babies. I guess another thing I probably want to do, we're just going to add some torches going all the way around just for a little bit more light so we don't have to worry about, you know, these guys escaping or anything like that. Or not them escaping, but rather like monsters getting in here or anything like that. Creepers blowing it up. Definitely do not want that happening. I guess we'll break this guy and do one right there as well. Here we go. We got a nice little pig pen. It's a little small for this amount of pigs, but that's fine. Maybe eventually I can start purging some of these guys and we can have some proper meat to start eating. Okay, I'm having a problem home where a lot of my villagers are escaping. So I'm thinking part of the problem is this corner. So I have an idea. We're just gonna take out these and we're gonna put solid blocks there like that. Make it go up a little bit as well. Like, see, that guy's stuck there, and then I think they glitched through the fence. If I mine you out, sir, you can come this way. That's fine. I'll let you back in. Do you want? No, he doesn't want in. That sucks. I need to make sure he doesn't escape. So we're just going to do this outside of the doors. Break this one last block. Hopefully that'll keep you in here. You know what? You don't even have a trade. So I could honestly just go ahead and trap you right away. Okay, Mr. Villager. I got a nice little cage for you over here. Yeah, you're going to be annoying. One second. I have an idea. Stay put right there. I'm gonna craft up a boat, and then, sir, just hop on in the boat. I promise you, it's a good idea. You'll love it. You'll love it. If you would stop trying to escape the prison and get in the boat. Okay, you know what? Can I just like drive it underneath you? That also does not work. Sir, would you just get in the dang boat? I don't know, like, why won't you go in? Okay, this is technical difficulties, I guess. Okay, he's finally in the gosh dang boat. Now I can bring him all the way over. I don't think boats fit in 1 block holes. They don't. So we're gonna have to make this cage a little bit bigger. And if I break all that, we place that, open that. Now, if I bring that in and we close those and they go boom, there we go. Now you're stuck, buddy. You're not going anywhere. Sorry, pal. Don't really have a choice. That's going to be your new home until I decide what kind of villager I want you to be. And hopefully me adding these blocks in these corners stops them from getting out, because them getting escape is really, really, really annoying. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen anymore. Okay, before we get into potato farming, I kind of want to make sure I'm trading with my villagers and keeping that rolling. So we're back out here. We got 4 more iron axes. And what we're going to do is we're just going to go around farming up as many of these big trees as I can, get as much wood as I can so I can start trading with the villager Fletchers some more. Then obviously we can max out my weaponsmith and get whatever diamond tools that I need. Also, maybe I should play with some armor smith, get a full set of diamond armor. Definitely could be a good idea as well. But first things first, we got a lot of wood we got to farm. So I'm just going to get to it, get collecting. And as soon as my axes break, which I mean, literally already happened, I guess I probably want to keep one of these, right? Yeah, I'm going to keep one of these alive because I don't want to waste more iron. And I do need an axe for basic build stuff around the base. That should be more than enough wood. We basically have like 9 stacks of wood off of like 10 seconds of farming wood. We got to head back across the river though, so we can actually start using these wood and start trading with the villagers. Let's just dock our boat right up there, and we can get to work trading with our villagers. So we need to craft up a bunch of sticks. I think we've also got some saplings. We're just gonna get rid of those. We really do not need those at all. And honestly, I would really like a diamond pickaxe or diamond axe. As long as I don't get a diamond hoe, I'll be happy, because I really do not need a diamond hoe. A diamond axe I would like for being able to collect more wood, obviously, and a diamond pickaxe is just always useful as well. We got just over 2 stacks of emeralds. I believe I have another 2 stacks up here in my base, if I'm not mistaken. In the ores chest, about 1.5 stacks. That's pretty close. Now I need to find out which one of you, I believe it's you, give my diamond shovel trade. So 2 more. He should level up then, and we can see what we get for our next tool. What do you have to offer me, good sir? That's not very good. It's a diamond pickaxe, but it's just on breaking 3. Honestly, I'm betting you mining efficiency is 10, and this one, what is the mining efficiency on this? I guess we're gonna buy 1, but since there's no efficiency, I'm pretty sure the iron pickaxe is faster. I guess we're gonna have to manually test because it doesn't show for some reason. Let me just go find, for example, this. That takes about that long to mine. Yeah, the iron pick is definitely faster. That's unfortunate. I would also really like to actually get some other tools, so like the axe and stuff. So we're going to craft up another smithing table. And then this nice villager I trapped earlier, you're unemployed, sir. So I'm about to make you get a job and get a life, if you will. No, stay. Oh my God. No, stay put. Stay put. Get back. Oh my God. Why are you so annoying, dude? Why are you so annoying? Here's what we're going to do. That's going to go like that. We're going to push you back in. Boom. You're going to lose your job. I got to figure out something here. So I need some like wood. Okay, we're gonna make this guy a proper cage. So we're gonna put slab above his head like that. And I guess we're gonna have to do one there too, maybe right there. And then if we do a trap door, sir, you need to, they're so annoying. Let me move you back like that, and then boom, now you shouldn't be able to escape. I'm gonna do the same thing right there. If I move this fence, I believe he should be stuck in that 1 block, and then boom, smithing table down. We can clean up any of these slabs up top here, and he should be stuck right there. And you know what, we're just gonna start trading and start getting him leveled up from novice level. So we just need to buy a bunch of these stone hoes. Not too bad. Well, those upgrade. I'm gonna just come out here, and we're just gonna go ahead and chuck all those stone holes. I really do not need them. Let's go take a look at what he has to offer me for new trades. What do you got, buddy? Of course, this really annoying trade. Yeah, I can't afford the bells, which means I have one option. I need iron. So let's go get our iron. This is a little problematic because we only have 23 iron, but I'm going to do as few trades as I can just to level you up. I don't have enough iron. We're completely out of iron. That is obviously not ideal, and I would really like to get you leveled up. So we might have to go on a mining trip. I am a little low on food, so we got some potatoes cooking up in here. While we wait for those, I mean, what else do we need? Got torches. I've got pickaxes. Oh, I think instead of this diamond pickaxe, probably still going to bring the diamond pickaxe with in case I run into obsidian, because we need obsidian for an enchanting table and a nether portal. But I also do want to just take those iron pickaxes with me. While this cooks up, it is turning nighttime, so I guess we'll just go over to the villagers' sleeping chambers, and we're going to go sleep with some villagers. Don't mind me, guys. I'll just be moving in with you guys. Hopefully you liked your new roommate. I know I definitely had a good night's rest, so you guys have a good day in captivity. Sorry, you're not getting out, buddy. Hey, you know what? We probably have enough baked potatoes. That gets me, yeah, over a stack. I'm okay with that. I guess we're basically just looking for iron, and the best way to look at iron is either giant mountains or in a cave. So we're going to follow along the river, see if we can find some super tall mountains. In the super tall mountains, we can get iron. Basically, we're just looking for a way to get iron. I'm going to follow along the river and see if we can find anything cool or anything of use. No luck so far. Unfortunately, my river has ended, which means we gotta do this the old-fashioned way. Gotta start scaling an absolute monstrosity of a mountain. This is gonna be probably pretty annoying. I'm also yet to find a cave, which might make sense because I was on a river that whole time, but I found a river cave earlier. I guess we're just gonna start heading this direction in this valley until hopefully we can find ourselves a cave or some sort of dungeon or something like that. I did not find a cave, but I found, I don't know what you call this, the end of the world. I've never seen this before. My PC literally can't generate the world. Like, what is happening, dude? I'm wondering if I relog, maybe this will generate. I have no idea. This looks so weird. Let's just go up the mountain, see if we can see anything over here. I'm extremely laggy now, but it all just generated in at one point. Oh, is that a village I see? That might be worth going up to check out at some point. I gotta keep a mental note of that for sure. Yeah, I'm lagging so bad now. I feel like I gotta restart my game. This is unbearable to play. Okay, that's much better. We restarted the game and we're not lagging anymore. I really wish I would have brought my bones with. We found a doggo. Cool as that is, I don't have any bones and I haven't found any caves to go farm bones either, dude. I cannot find a cave literally to save my life at this point. I maybe just found a cave. I don't have high hopes. This doesn't look big, but you know what? We're going to take a look. It does go down. I do see some light. Oh, that is iron. Awesome. It's exactly what I'm looking for. I don't know if I need any more coal either, but we might as well grab it, I guess. Also, I just got bowed. Where did that arrow come from? Where's the... Are you down? Oh, you are down there. Don't mind me, Mr. Skeletron. I'm just trying to find some iron. Just a lowly little man looking for some iron because I'm literally completely broke and the iron golems just aren't doing it anymore for me. Yeah, I suppose we're going to go through this whole cave. Hopefully we can get like, I don't know, half a stack. Half a stack of iron would be awesome. We're just gonna go along and see what we can find. I'm not finding very much yet, but hopefully that'll change. Here's the first pieces we saw. Let's grab these guys. I'm so used to using the diamond pick, but the iron one is a lot better. I guess you guys know what this means though. We're gonna go around the cave and start farming up all the iron I can get my hands on. I want like hopefully half a stack is my goal. If I get more than that, great. If I get less than that, I really want at least half a stack because I still need to do some trades with villagers and then also having some leftover iron to be able to craft more tools, some iron axes, stuff like that would also be very nice. But I don't have high hopes. I'm not seeing... Oh, wait, this cave might be a lot bigger than I was thinking. Feels like this goes down quite a ways. Can I reach? I don't think I quite can reach this one. Gonna have to do some building up here and we can grab it. Yeah, this cave is looking like it becomes really big unless no, I think it was in this part earlier. No, I wasn't. There's iron here. No way I would have missed that. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just stealing all the resources out of your home. You don't need them anyways. You're not wearing any iron armor. They'll be more useful in my base being traded with villagers for emeralds, I guess. Not doing too bad so far. We've got basically, yep, that's going to be half a stack of iron already. Awesome. Still going to keep going through the rest of the cave. At least until the cave is over, I'll take any iron I can get. Probably one of the most useful ores in all of Minecraft. And of course, we're going to hit a dead end. That kind of sucks though. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I found myself a nice little mine shaft here if I can get through all these zombies first. Don't mind me, guys. I just want to loot the mine shaft. Hopefully there's some good stuff in there. I don't know what actually can spawn in one, but whatever it is, I'll more than happily take it. Okay, what do we got going going on in this thing? I don't see anything so far. It's always a good sign, copper. I thought that was diamonds, dude. I just got baited so hard by a vein of copper. Actually crazy. Okay, this might be the world's smallest mine shaft of all time. I literally don't see anything. I guess maybe there's this lower. Nope, that goes nowhere as well. There is this right here below me. Don't really want the gold. Where does this go? Once again, another dead end. Oh, maybe we'll grab these rails though, because we could use these for transporting villagers. Grab some rails, craft up a cart, and then we have a nice, easy way to transport villagers. That's better than boats, in my opinion. Is there anything else in here? Oh, hello, Mr. Lava. Don't mind me. I just need through. Also, more iron. Definitely take some of that. We are getting down to the deep slate level as well, meaning we could potentially find some diamonds. And we've already got over a stack of iron, which is absolutely awesome. That's awesome. We did find some diamonds. No fortune for these, unfortunately, but you know what? We'll take it. It's 3 diamonds. I think we have 4 at the base, so that's 7 in total so far. We got a lot of really annoying water we're having to swim through in this mine shaft, though. I also see a chest right here. What do we got? Can I open it? Ooh, gold apples, some rails. We'll definitely take that, and some lapis as well. Nothing too good there, but all stuff that I'll happily take, especially the golden apple. That could be very useful. And another diamond. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, more than 1. Massive vein. We got 6 diamonds, I think, or was that 5? We have 9 total now, so that's 6. A vein of 6 diamonds. That's awesome. I would say that run was pretty successful. We got a lot of iron, so let's just get all this stuff cooking up. We got over a stack. It was like a stack in 17 or something like that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get all of that stuff cooking up. And we got enough iron, I'm pretty sure we can go ahead and level this guy up. And please have me something good. Oh wait, no, this is just the iron level, so not bad. What do we got? I'm breaking on a pick and efficiency 2 on an iron shovel. I think we'll just buy the shovel because we don't really need either of them. And at least with the shovel, it's going to be cheaper. But I also guess we'll just go ahead and grab some pickaxes right away as well, because we maxed him out. And he's all bought out, so I'm going to have to wait some time for him to refresh traits. Anyways, I do think it's about time that we go ahead and we get this farm going, so that way I actually can have access to a bunch of easy potatoes. So we're just going to go ahead and build around here like so. And I think we'll also make it just fully enclosed, so something like that. A couple of these dirt pieces are going to have to be swapped out for actual dirt. Should be easy. We just got to mine them and go ahead and replace them. Perfect. We got to pick a spot for these to go. So if we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, so it'd be right here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, right here. This one, the water in right there. Ooh, I wish I could put the water on that one, but I can't. And 1, 2, 3, 4. We could probably do the second water right there. And that might actually get, yeah, I think that gets the whole farm. Maybe we'll need 1 more. I'm going to do 1 more just to be safe so I don't have a problem. I think we'll throw this last one probably right underneath this block. And there we go. We should have it fully watered, meaning all we need now is we got to go ahead and till the soil. Luckily, we've got this stone hoe for that. All these, I can't do like these because of this stupid trapdoor. It's really annoying. I wish they would make it possible to till ground underneath trapdoors, but I can't, and it's really annoying. I know. I don't know what to do about it. And then there we go. I think we're ready. We can go ahead and plant the potatoes in, and we'll have a nice, good, relatively large potato farm that we're going to be able to use. Only thing really left to do, we're going to need some light, obviously, so we'll add in some of these stone brick walls. Maybe we'll do one right here as well with little lanterns on top of them. Just like that. That should be good. Once this grows, I think this is going to look really nice. Got our wheat farm over there on that side. Oh, hello, Mr. Kitty. You know, I would love to tame you, but I don't have any access. Oh, wait, I could just go fishing. Stay right there, Mr. Kitty. I have an idea. But yeah, like I was saying, we got our wheat farms. We got our brand new potato farm and also our sweet berry farm. I do want to get fish to tame the cat though. So let's just go ahead and craft up a fishing rod. Unfortunately, we don't get enchants on it, but that's okay. I think we're going to call this dock over here more the fishing dock. That dock is more of the boat landing dock, I guess. We'll go right off the edge and we can cast a line. I'm not sure if fish spawn in this. Oh, yep, there we go. First fish. Awesome. We got a rock cod. I guess I'm going to spend a little bit of time fishing. Hopefully get enough fish to be able to tame that cat. Okay, it's getting dark out, so I think I'm going to call it. I fished for a little bit of time. We got a nautilus shell, 4 raw cod, and 1 raw salmon. Now, all I really wanted to fish for was to tame that pet cat. Where did it go, though? I see him over there. He's hanging out with the piggies. Okay, we got to crouch and get up to him. Pull my torch in my offhand so you guys can actually see. But I really want to tame this, get a pet cat at least. And I want a wolf as well. I believe if you just sneak up to him, eventually he should stop running away, hopefully. honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I've completely lost the cat. He went behind a tree. I can't see him. It's dark out, so I'm gonna go sleep the night away, and then hopefully we'll be able to actually capture the cat in the morning when it's daytime out. Okay, Mr. Kitty, where did you go? I really want to tame you. Why did you have to go run away, dude? Oh, I'm never gonna find him because you can't run. You won't be able to see him. And these woods are so dang thick. Like, did he fall in the water? Doesn't look like it. Maybe. Oh, this isn't the same one, but this is a kitty. Hello, buddy. Just come this way. I got some raw salmon for you. Raw salmon. Stop walking away. I insist. Oh, there's two. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, you come to me. I don't need to come to you. He's gonna sit right in that fern bush where I can't tame him. Stop running. Stay here. Stay here. Apparently, I turned too quickly. He's scared. Okay, time to go hunt this guy down. I don't know why this game has made hunting cats into one of the hardest sports of all time. Okay, take the fish. Don't run, dude. I have more. Oh my gosh. Now we gotta find him again. Okay, he's right there. Stop walking away, buddy. I'm on my way. I come bringing gifts. He's literally just walking away from me, dude. And I've once again completely lost the cat, dude. That's cat number 2, just gone. I don't know where they keep going. Like, they just run so quick and they disappear in the trees. Hopefully one of them came back and one of them is... Oh, yeah, there it is. White cat. I've got 4 fish for you, buddy. If I stay here, how close do I need to get to you? I've got fish. Oh, and he's walking away again. I don't know why they decided to make this one of the most challenging tasks in, like, all of Minecraft. Simply taming a cat. Literally impossible challenge. Okay, don't run, don't run, don't run. Look, I have fish. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go, buddy. Let's go boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, we got him. We got him. We got him. Mr. Kitty, you can come in here and you can, you know, hang out with the villagers. You just sit right there. Hope you have a good life, man. You know what? I want my cat to have a good life, so we're actually going to craft him up a chest. And I'm going to give him it as a nice little place that he can sit. Where can I put one? Right there. Awesome. Okay, kitty. Go ahead. Go up to the chest. Go lay down. I don't know what's bugging you. Why do you not... Wait, can you dye the cat collars? I never even thought of that. I know you can with the wolves. Come here, Mr. Kitty. I've got a chest right here for you. Where are you going? Apparently, he doesn't want to sit on the chest. He wants to escape. So we'll just make him sit back down right there, I guess. Sorry, buddy. You had a choice to sit on a chest, but you didn't take it. Okay, now that we got our cat tamed, these trees are kind of bugging me. I can't really see into the port or into the bay. So I think because of that, I'm just going to take these trees out. They're honestly a little bit annoying. Hopefully, yeah, it doesn't break my entire thing. I will more than happily take the free wood that this can give me. I know it's going to be like forest theme and stuff, but like, I don't know. It's just, it's bothering me at this point. So we're just going to remove them and we can replace them with the berry bushes as originally was intended for this area anyways. There we go. I feel like it just opens this area up a lot more. I don't know why. I just enjoy it more this way. Another thing I want to do, I want to build a nice little medieval looking lighthouse kind of probably right here, honestly. And to do that, we're going to need to do some work. So first things first, we got to clean up any of this debris. Let's get rid of all of this going all the way around here. We're probably going to bring a pathway out here as well from inside of this building. But first things first, we can clean up any of these rocks as well. Don't need these around here. We'll dig them out of the ground right away too. We can replace all that with dirt like that. And this tree also is going to have to go as well. And we should have a nice, decent open area right here where I could build myself a nice little lighthouse. Now for this build, I am wanting to use some tuff. So I think it'd be best to go head over to that cave where I was digging deep slate earlier in the video. We're going to head down there. We're going to start mining some tuff because we need a good bit of that for the build I want to do. We're going to use some stone brick and some tough stone bricks for this build. Should have all we need for the stone bricks that we need, but I have no tuff collected, so let's go grab some of that. Okay, we're down here to where I was digging deep slate out earlier in the video, but there's obviously no tuff here. So I think we're gonna go even deeper and we're gonna see if we can just find ourselves a vein of tuff that we can start excavating out of the ground. And that was quick enough. We got some gold as well. We might as well grab this since we've got it. And we're picking up our first piece of tuff in this world, which is awesome. But yeah, I want a good bit of this, so we're gonna spend a decent bit of time with our efficiency 3 iron pickaxes, and we're just gonna sit here and collect some tuff for a little while. Okay, we got a pretty decent start. I've dug out all of this. We got just over 4 sacks of tuff. I think that should be good. We got all this gold. Let's go ahead and get that stuff cooking up. Okay, I actually feel like it'll make more sense to have the lighthouse here. So we're gonna chop both of these big behemoths down. I'm thinking we could do a very nice looking lighthouse right here. So let's kind of clean up the edge here. And we need 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We might do like this, and we're just gonna alternate between these 3 blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then in the corners, we're going to use some of these walls like that. And once again, we're just going to go 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. corner, and boom, just something like that. That's gonna be kind of the shape I'm going for. I've never really done a lighthouse before, so bear with me here. I'm not too confident in my ability to be able to do this, but yeah, we're just gonna bring this up now. And I guess we'll probably do, let's see, this is 2. I want this to be about a little bit taller than the house. So how tall is the house? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So about 10. I'm gonna say we're gonna go, let's go 18 blocks tall. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think that's probably gonna be about good. I don't know if that was quite 18, but basically just like this. There we go. That is one of the walls fully done and fully placed in. We just gotta go ahead and do that 3 more times. This is gonna take quite a bit of time. Doing one wall alone took me literally forever. So we're kind of just praying and hoping that this isn't that bad. And we're also going to bring these stone bricks up in the corner all the way as well. And we'll bring that up the same height. Yeah, I'm imagining you guys don't want to watch this. So I'm just going to build this all up to be the exact same. I'll see you guys once I get that done. Okay, this is what we got so far. A kind of roundish looking build, but I have this new idea. I think we're going to go up probably about 4-ish blocks like that. You know what? I'm thinking maybe we even do a 5th block. So let's do this with all the corners. We're going to remove 5 blocks going up, and we're just going to replace them in with these actual full blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll just go ahead and get these going again. I'm just trying to make it more have a better round base, basically. You guys will see what I mean by that in a second here. And then I also, okay, how do I actually need to do this? I believe it'll also just be doing this on the sides like this. If this I'm probably not making any sense. I'm just yapping at this point, but like that, I'm thinking. And then let me just show you. We're going to need some stairs, and we'll basically just go ahead and we'll add these stairs to kind of give it more of a base shape, if that makes any sense at all. So basically it's going to look something like this. Oh, I wonder if I should go up one more with that. I'm going to copy this on all the other sides, and we'll just see what it looks like. Okay, this is what we got so far. It's kind of looking how I want it. I feel like maybe it should be 1 block taller, but I'm just going to leave it for now. Like I said, this is my first lighthouse build. It looks like, I don't know, it looks a little strange, but I think I like it. I don't really know. Now I got to get up to the top though, so I can go ahead and start working on the next part. I think it might be a good idea to just go ahead and go grab some ladders though real quick. And we're also probably going to want our stone cutter and our crafting table brought up as well. There's a pretty good chance I'm going to remove this, but for now, we're just going to dig in here, add a nice little door so I can get in and out of the lighthouse. And we're also going to want some torches in here for sure. So let's go ahead and get these, and we can use ladders for now to go up. We might do a spiral staircase in the future, but ladders will work for now. There we go. We're up top. I want to give this a little bit of a castle vibe. So we're going to go upside down stairs. I'm thinking like this, every other block on top here. And we'll do it literally all the way around. We want a very symmetrical looking lighthouse, just like that. You know what? I think we're going to do it off of these guys as well. So boom, boom. Basically just the top of these walls, upside down stair hanging off the side of each of these. Just to give it a fully round top shape is kind of the idea that I have in my head. And then I think we'll probably add some full blocks on top of each of these ones, like that. And then I think we can add nope, we did that wrong, but upside down stairs up here as well. This should maybe look decent as the hopes. We're going to do these all the way around, just upside down stairs, 1 block up from the other upside down stairs. I think we'll do 1 more set of full blocks up here on every other again to fully finish off that castle look. And then maybe put these walls in between them like this. I need to go down and see what this looks like from the bottom, but I think this might look decent. You know what? Yeah, let's go take a look at what this looks like down there. You know what? This is what we got to work with so far. I'm really liking how this is looking. It looks like I don't know, a tower, a castle tower. I have an idea to turn it into a lighthouse. I feel like it's a little bit too tall though, I'm not gonna lie, but that's okay. I'm thinking we're gonna have to bring this up maybe 2 more blocks-ish. So all of these, this is gonna be what's holding up the roof. And bring all these guys up 4 blocks like that. Maybe we might need to do 1 more block. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we'll go up 1 more block here to give it a little bit more room to work with. And then I want to do a little bit of a pointed roof. So I think I'm gonna start by outlining here with some spruce wood. We'll just go all the way around this perfectly evenly. This might look really stupid, but it's what I'm going to try to do. I've never done this before, so bear with me, guys. It's a work in progress. But I'm wondering if I could make this roof without even using slabs or stairs, just solid blocks, and building it all the way in and up, almost like a pyramid is my current idea. We are going to need some more spruce logs, though. Let's go ahead and we're just going to keep bringing this in and see how this looks when it's finished. And it's literally just going to look like a traditional pyramid. I hope this is 1 block in the center. center, but it should be because I made it 5 blocks. And yeah, it does appear like it will be 1 block in the center here. And we'll maybe do that. Feel like I need something off the top here. Maybe we'll do stone brick wall like that. I do want to go see what this looks like. So let's just jump in the water and let's get on one of those trees so we can see what this thing looks like. You know what? I actually really like it. All I need is some glowstone or sea lanterns to put in the center there. I think I got myself a fully operational, functional lighthouse. Maybe we'll also add a fence to the tippy top of that to make it point a little bit more. I think that looks pretty solid. Okay, one thing I really need to do is get a floor in the top of this lighthouse as well. So we'll do that real quick. This thing is just going to go all the way. It's going to be using spruce. Okay, do I have another ladder? I do. Let's add that there. Yeah, we're just going to fill this entire thing in with some spruce planks. So I actually have a place to stand in the top of the tower. And then, yeah, we got a very nice view from up here. I love it. There was one other thing I wanted to do, though. So we got to build up here. And I think I'll just add a nice little point to the top of the tower. I would say mostly, though, my lighthouse is done. I do need some glowstone. So I do need to head to the Nether to get some of that so I can actually add the light to the lighthouse. But I've got this nice, beautiful view of the forest all over here and my massive river as well. And then on this side over here, I mean, I can see my entire like farmstead thing. So I'm definitely happy with that. I do want to go ahead and add in some lights on the inside here though, so I don't have to worry about monster spawn. And I think we'll also take this entire floor out real quick, just so we don't have a dirt floor. That is obviously not optimal. Okay, we're gonna have to remove that too. We'll probably just remove both of those. Put the door back in, and then we can fully add in the spruce floor inside of here too, just to make everything look a little bit nicer. Now that we got that done though, I got a lot of stuff in my inventory I need to organize out so that way I can start my next project. And I'm assuming you're going to be ready to trade. Okay, let's just buy a shovel. That should get you leveled up to the next level. There we go. And you got a diamond shovel with fortune and efficiency 2. I think my current shovel is better. We got efficiency 2 on breaking 2. What about the axe? What does this axe have? We got a diamond axe with efficiency 2 as well. You know what? I will more than happily take that because, you know what? You're not even fully leveled up. I'll take a couple of them. And we can buy one more. They're 23 each. Okay, we got 3 of them. But honestly, having those to farm wood is going to be very, very nice. We're going to be able to say goodbye to the iron axe. And we got a brand new iron axe that's way, way better. Now that we got this brand new lighthouse over here, I think I should fully go ahead and bring a pathway connecting from these builds into the lighthouse. We're going to use the exact same block palette for this, but we're going to have to start digging out over here, obviously. We'll just make it connect in perfectly right here, just like so. I think we'll have to kind of fix up these edges a little bit like that. This one as well. Actually, I'm going to put that back. There we go. That should be a good layout for this. I am basically completely out of gravel though, so I'm going to head over to the cave. Hopefully there's some more gravel in there that I'm able to farm because I've only got like 10, 11 pieces of gravel left. That's not going to be enough for all the trails that I need. Awesome. I already see some gravel here. We have efficiency on our shovels, so they should be really easy to farm. We also don't have fortune, which is good because if we had fortune, we just get a lot of flint, and I don't really need flint and steel right now. So let's just grab a good bit of gravel. Thinking of probably about a stack should be good. I think a stack will be more than enough. Unfortunately, this vein doesn't quite have a stack, so I am gonna have to go find another vein. What's up, Mr. Bomber? Don't mind me. I just need some gravel, and you're kind of in the way, buddy, so just get out of the way. No hard feelings, sir, and a boner as well. I don't want to deal with you guys because you guys are probably one of the most annoying mobs in the game. Yeah, all we're doing, we're looking for one more vein of gravel, and there it is. Just put a torch down and we can start farming up the rest of the gravel that we're gonna need. There we go. We got over a stack. That should be more than enough. Give me my torch and let's head back over to the base. Now that we got all the materials, we can go ahead and add in the gravel into the pathway. Want to be very gravel heavy. I want most of the path to be made of gravel. Add in some sporadic cobblestone. You guys know the drill. You've seen me do this like 4 times already. And finish off with the andesite. Just like that. And we should have a nice pathway that goes from our village center into our lighthouse that I don't really have a use for yet. I did have an idea though, where maybe I could make it have a ladder go into a basement and have an enchanting setup in here at some point. The only problem is I still haven't found any cows for leather. Okay, now that we got the whole pathway done, what I'm wanting to do, I'm thinking since we have this wheat field over here, I want to expand this wheat field all the way along this as well. And so you guys know the drill. First thing we got to do is clean up all this podzol. So let's get started with that. We're just going to remove it all and quickly go ahead and replace it in with dirt. There we go. It's all destroyed. All we gotta do, place in the dirt to replace it. I really wish you could just hoe the pods. It's so weird to me that you can't, but it is what it is. There we go. We got all that done. Now we're gonna need spruce leaves. I really hope I still have some spruce leaves over in the house, but I'm not 100% sure. And looks like we do. About a stack and a half, stack and 26, pretty close to a stack and a half of spruce leaves. Still wish I had access to oak leaves here. Honestly, I could probably go and try to get some azalea leaves that would work. What we want to do though is we're gonna go ahead and add in some nice little fences, kind of with some of these leaves like that. And there we go. That'll be a nice little liner for along the trail. Hey, you guys know the drill. We're gonna need some water, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 on number 5. There we go. And if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, we're gonna throw another one in right there, and that should fertilize this entire area. One of the final steps to building a good farm, we need to till all the soil. I'm missing the homestead mod pack now though. I want to use that giant plow that they have in that. Honestly, we might do a part 3 to the homestead mod pack. If you guys have seen homestead part 1 and 2, let me know if you'd be interested in seeing a part 3. I really want to explore everything that mod pack has to offer. There we go. We got the entire thing tilled. What else do we need to do? I think I'm going to go ahead and we're going to turn one of these into water as well, just like that. And we can also hoe this here. Awesome. Now, obviously, we're going to need some seeds, so we're going to go ahead and farm the wheat farm for the first time. Planted this quite a few days ago, and we're going to go ahead and farm it for the first time right now. Also, definitely will take the free wheat. Hopefully, this will be enough. If not, I got that little one over there I can farm up as well. But let's go ahead and get started with the replanting process. And there we go. We got our wheat farm completely planted and ready to go. So the next thing I want to do, I do have an idea actually, is to do with this lighthouse. So I need some light for the top of this lighthouse. So we're going to go up here and take a look real quick. I'm thinking what we're going to do, I want a giant glowstone light bulb in the center of the lighthouse. So obviously we need some glowstone. And to get glowstone, we need to head to the Nether. And to get to the Nether, we need obsidian, which we need a diamond pick for. Luckily, we do have a diamond pickaxe. Let me just replant that garden real quick. But yeah, goal right now, we need to get obsidian to get to the Nether to get some glowstone. First things first, we need this diamond pickaxe to be able to mine obsidian, that is, and then we're gonna clean out our inventory. Let's get rid of anything we're not gonna use. That should be good. This should be everything we need, except maybe I think I should maybe get a new iron sword. Let's grab 2 iron. Let's go ahead and craft up our iron sword. Now the best way to get obsidian is obviously a lava lake, so that's what we're gonna go look for now. I know there's some caves over here along the shoreline of the river, so we're gonna go check out those, and we're gonna take a look and see if we can find any lava caves underground in some of these caves. So yeah, I will see you guys up in that cave. I guess we're probably just going to leave the boat right here. I think the best way to get to lava is going to be going as deep as we can. I think lava has a higher chance of spawning down at deep slate level. Okay, Mr. Boner, I need you to leave me alone, buddy. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. I didn't think I would have to fight for my life as soon as I got down here. There's another one right there and another one right there. That's 5 total in here in this little area. And there's number 6. Oh my gosh, dude, they're never stopping. We're losing so many hearts too. We need to eat a baked potato. Really should have got myself a shield. I wasn't expecting this many skeletons though. And there's another one over here. Okay, we're just gonna go in with the diamond axe. Oh my gosh, I missed the diamond axe hit. Here we go. And he's done. Let's just keep taking this cave. I see some deep slate down there, so maybe I feel like there's got to be at least a decent chance we're able to find some lava. No lava. Oh, actually there is lava, but I also see diamonds down there as well. So I think the best bet, let's just put a water bucket right here and we'll be able to take this all the way down. I'm gonna need the water bucket though, so I gotta make sure I grab that guy. And that is a lot of bombers and a lot of iron over there as well. Gosh dang, that's insane. This is what I'm ultimately here for. We need some of this nice good lava. Oh, I need some blocks to deal with that as well. Or actually, I'll just go this way. Put a water bucket right here. Get a nice area that I feel safe, and then we're gonna need the diamond pickaxe. I think we'll just grab probably about 14 pieces of obsidian right away. Because we need, what do we need? We need 10. Oh my gosh, dude. What is with all the lava coming out of nowhere? We need 10 pieces for the Nether portal. We need another 4 pieces for an enchanting table if I ever want to get one of those. But hopefully there's no lava hiding underneath. There is, unfortunately, which means I have to use the slow method. I'm gonna put the water like that, and then if I mine this, it shouldn't let it disappear. But I'm gonna mine the 14 pieces of obsidian that I need. Don't think you guys want to sit here watching me do this, so I'll see you guys once I get all 14 pieces. Okay, I got all the obsidian I need now, but I grabbed a couple extra pieces just in case I end up wasting it. And I want to go around and grab some of the diamonds in the cave now. Of course, there's only one in this vein. That's insane. Oh, nope. There's a second one. Good thing we decided to mine around it. And I see another one up here that I'm going to have to build up to. Please be more than one diamond. I'm begging you. I should actually start crafting some stuff with diamonds. I do have a decent amount now. And it looks like we got a vein of 4. Oh, no, this is big. A vein of 5. Can't complain about that. And okay, we got one more vein of diamonds. Please be more than one single diamond. It's just one. That's unfortunate. Dude, this cave has so many diamonds. I should have got here earlier. There's one there. There's one there. There's 2 there that I could see in this little area. Let's get to collecting these, I guess. As many as we can get, the better. We don't have fortune, unfortunately. But, you know, it is what it is. We're just going to take what we can get. There's another 2. Are there any more diamonds hiding behind some blocks? Doesn't look like it for that vein. These diamonds have a lot of guards here. We got a bunch of skeletrons and zombies trying to defend. Okay, skeleton, please shoot the zombie. I don't want to take all, like, 17 of you by myself. It's not really appreciated. You know what? You didn't help me at all, buddy. I'm sorry, Mr. Boner. You're done. I don't need you in my life, man. I don't need you in my life. I do need that diamond, though. Oh my gosh, there's more. The diamonds in this cave literally never end. I'm getting an unlimited supply. It's insane. Here we go again. Dude, this is so fun. I don't know what it is. The shader pack that makes the diamonds and all the ores glow makes it so much more satisfying to find things like diamonds and lapis and stuff. I do see there is at least one more. Oh, nope. There's the double vein. Please, I'm hoping for a vein of like 4 at least. There's a good chance it's just these 2 surface ones. It looks like it's going to be just the 2 surface ones. Ooh, kind of rough. It is what it is, but you know what? I see any more. I don't really see any more diamonds this way. What about down here? I know there was a deep slate cave that kind of went a little bit deeper over here. And yep, there is another diamond right there already. This is absolutely insane, dude. Literally cannot run out of diamonds to mine. Oh, just one single one. We got 21 on me right now. 2 up there, 3 up there. The problem is more so going to be me getting up to these guys without, you know, running out of blocks is going to be kind of the situation here. Okay, we're right here. There's 1. Oh, 2. Looks like it might just be 2 for that vein, I think. Yep. Okay, that's fine. We can also grab this one while we're here as well. We're going to have to do a little bit of bridge work, though, to get this. Okay, there's 2 here. So second. Ooh, nice and juicy vein up here. I will take all of the blue shiny rocks you have to offer. I think that's it. Let me just do a nice little water bucket clutch. There we go. 29 diamonds in total. It's kind of sad. I'm out of building blocks. I literally need a far more building blocks to be able to go get that diamond. And I think, yeah, there's one more up there. Oh, and another one right there. How am I missing so many? I just walk around parts of the cave and all of a sudden there's more diamonds that just appear out of thin air. We got 36 diamonds from that mining trip. Absolutely insane. There were more, or the cave went on for longer, but I just decided 36 diamonds enough for me for now. That's not my priority. So what we ended up doing is we just left. There's a lot more cave down there. If I ever need more ores in the future, I can go back down, obviously. But yeah, I think for now we should be good. 36 diamonds. I don't know what I'm going to even do with all these. I'm not going to lie. Right now, it's not a priority. I'm going to put them in the chest. We have 49. You know what? That's so many. I'm just going to go ahead and craft up a full set of diamond gear. We might as well have the best gear as possible before we head into the Nether, so I don't have to worry about dying or anything like that. You guys know what this means. Iron gear, we can say goodbye to. I know I can smelt it down for iron, but it's really not worth it to me. And we can put on my set of diamond gear. Here we go. We're fully equipped. Also, you know what? Let's get rid of the iron sword. And we can use 2 of the diamonds to craft up. And we got a full set of diamond tools and a full set of diamond armor. But the whole reason I did that was so I could head into the Nether. So let's craft up a flint and steel. And then I need to pick a spot where I want to build the Nether portal. I just don't know where I want to do it, because like I could I don't really want to do it in the house. I don't know if I want to do it anywhere near my base, actually, because I am one of the people that think Nether portals look really ugly. So I'm kind of leaning towards just like heading into the woods this direction a little ways and building it up here, just hidden in the woods a little ways. I think we'll probably go, yeah, honestly, I'd be okay with doing it right here. Let's just go boom. Oh, wrong block. I meant to go obsidian, and let's build ourselves a nice little Nether portal here. Awesome. We got another portal. I do want to, actually, this is going to bother me. We're going to craft 4 stone brick instead. We're going to break all these stone. I want it to look semi not awful, but Nether portals in general, in my opinion, look absolutely horrible. Let's light this baby up, and let's really just hope, fingers crossed, we get a good Nether spawn here. And of course, I feel like we got probably one of the worst spawns we could have gotten. We're in a soul sand biome, which I literally my least favorite biome of all time. And we're right by, I guess there's a crimson forest over there, which is cool, but ooh, That must be a part of the mod pack I'm playing. I want to check that out. That looks cool. I was going to say we're on a giant, you know, lava lake, which is not very cool. But yeah, I want to somehow figure out how to get down there. It looks like a bastion camp almost. I guess we're just going to kind of dig. Yeah, see, the problem is I don't think I'm going to be able to get down there. I'm floating in the sky right now. Maybe I might just go and try to like build out. See, I can't even do that. Let's do that. We'll try to like build out and over this. Watch, there's going to be no loot in this thing is the thing. Oh, there is a chest. I just don't think it's worth the risk because that is a long fall. Maybe if I go for that block. You know what? Do I YOLO it and just say, I should have brought my golden apple with. There is 2 skeletons and a wither skeleton. And we don't have a bow, and that fall damage is going to do a lot of damage. I want to, but I don't think it's a smart idea. Maybe we'll come back for it later, but for now, my goal is to get some glowstone. I really want to check out that loot too, see if it has anything good in it. But glowstone is #1 priority. That's the whole reason I'm in the Nether. Oh, another fortress as well. Don't mind if I see that. What's up, fortress? Don't mind me. Oh, hello, Blaze. What's up, buddy? I really should have crafted myself up a shield. Oh, this could end so badly. Let me deal with this guy. Oh, there's another one. Dude, these blazes look so weird. I'm 100% wishing I would have got myself a shield, though. Okay, let's just go in for the kill. And we're just going to crit you out with an axe. Come on, can I? There we go. We can reach him. Awesome. And there's our first blaze rod as well. Okay, there's more blazes over here. I'm wondering if I should maybe get it all so that way I can try to find myself the end portal. I'm just scared to fight them. I do have diamond gear, though. Let's just go in for it. Let's go. We can try to dodge as much as we can and go for a crit. It should just be, yes, 2 crits. The one thing, though, I never remember blazes in the past being this hard to actually drop resources. Like, I feel like they take so many hits to drop resources. It doesn't look like there's anything up here. Guess we're gonna start mining through this nether brick fortress and seeing if we can find any other parts of the nether fortress like that. Awesome. I just want some blaze rods. Why are there so many of them? Oh my gosh. Okay, yep, I just need to run. I just need to run. I need stone. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This could end so badly. I have literally 2.5 hearts. Oh my goodness. Okay, I want to just go ahead and fully make sure he's blocked in. And then I think I could just cheese him over this dude. This is terrifying. Not gonna lie to you guys. I don't like the nether very much. I wish I had meat. I wish I would have brought my golden apple. I haven't even seen any sight of glowstone yet either, which is pretty much the main reason I'm here. Okay, we're gonna eat up a baked potato and then we're gonna run and we're gonna try to get a kill on at least one of these blazes. There we go. And there's the second one down. Okay, what about number 3? Can I get all 3 without getting hit? We can. That's 3 blaze rods. I don't know how many you need for another portal. I'm not going to lie. It's been a minute since I've went to the end in this game. But, I mean, if I can get access to the end, I'm not going to complain. It'd be really cool to fight the end dragon in one of these videos. What's up, Mr. Wither Skeleton? Don't mind me, sir. I'm just... Oh, Wither Skeleton Skull. That's insane. Our luck has to be crazy to get a Wither Skeleton Skull that early. I think I found myself the Blaze Spawner. Let's just go ahead and get rid of this guy. And I kind of want to get rid of the Blaze Spawner too. I think I'm going to get rid of this one. Hopefully there's another one in this fortress somewhere because I don't want to have to worry about them spawning behind me and lighting my butt on fire. I could also find some nether wart somewhere. Oh. Speaking of which, I will more than happily take that. I could set up some nice, cute little netherwort farms in my base, which would be awesome. I'll take all of that and all the soul sand they're willing to give me. Ooh, saddle. I haven't seen any horses to where that would be useful, but saddles I can't complain about, although I do keep forgetting that you can literally craft saddles really cheaply now. It's a little bit sad. Like, I feel like it's such a classic Minecraft thing where you haven't been able to craft saddles for so long. I don't know why they added it now. I'm definitely not going to complain about it because it's very nice to have, but like it just makes getting it out of a chest useless. For some reason, I'm still unable to find any glowstone. I'm thinking maybe what I'm going to do, we're just going to leave the nether fortress and we're going to hope we can find some glowstone the good old-fashioned way here. You know what? I'm going to give up on glowstone, but I do see some shroom light, so I'm just gonna grab some of these and I'll use this for my lighthouse instead. I don't know how much I'm gonna need. We're probably just gonna spend a little bit of time collecting some, getting a good amount, and then we can just head home. I wish I would have a hoe on me now though, because I think that's the best way to break these. Oh, also, giant hog dude, what's up, buddy? Let me just snipe you. You just stay right up there and let me cheese you. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're just gonna go around and collect all these up. I really was hoping I had a hoe on me, but I did put it in the chest, unfortunately. We're gonna probably want like, I don't know, maybe about 24 of these. So I'm sure this is going to take us quite a bit of time. Let's just go ahead and let's collect all these that I'm going to need. Also, what's up, my friend? Okay, I really should have remembered to bring some gold armor in here as well. And some gold, because then I could have traded with some of the piglins as well. That would have been awesome. Okay, I've got about 27 glow shrooms, so I'm going to start heading back to the portal. I'm also going to mine through this so that way I can get some blocks in case I need them for defending myself. But the portal should be this direction. So let's start heading out this direction towards the portal, and we can get back to the overworld and we can set up the lighthouse. Awesome. We made it back to the overworld. We got 27 shroom lights ready to go into the lighthouse. There's a couple other things I need for the lighthouse though. I'm thinking I want to make a frame out of like some spruce wood. So before I can do anything else, let's go grab some spruce wood. I think this tree will provide me with the perfect spruce wood, and that should be more than enough. So this is what the lighthouse looks like now. I'm going to go add the light, and then I want to wait till it's nighttime and see what it looks like with the actual light in it. Obviously, I can't make the light shine a specific direction, but I think it'll still look pretty cool. I think the way that I'm going to do this is we need a little bit of a platform, right? So it's going to be 2 blocks, 2 blocks, and 2 blocks. So I think something about this size, and then we could just start throwing the shroom light on top of all these guys. And we'll do this top layer here as well. We should have the perfect amount of shroom light for that. Might look weird. I kind of wish I had sea lanterns, but obviously in a taiga only world, there's no ocean. No ocean means I can't get sea lanterns, so I don't have that option. I guess now it's just a matter of waiting till nighttime and seeing what that thing looks like, I guess. But before that happens, I've got a lot of garbage in my inventory. I do need to go ahead and sort out. Starting with, I think the wither skeleton skull could look pretty cool as a decoration like that. Yeah, I actually really like that. I think I'm definitely going to leave that there like that. That's kind of cool. And then obviously I also have just some stuff in my inventory I need to go through and sort out. And now while we wait for the sun to set, I want to go ahead and start getting a soul sand little nether wart farm set up because I think it's a really cool crop. I think it looks really cool. So I want this to be located somewhere in the central base. And the idea that I have is I want to make some little flower pots. So we're going to do something like that. And we can obviously go ahead and we can line this guy up with some trapdoors all the way around. And then let's add in our nether wart. Now here, I think there's going to be a trail that's going to go along here. So I'm not going to do one there, but you know, we could, okay, we're going to need some dirt. We're going to do probably a couple of these along here. This tree is going to have to go, and we can clean up a little bit of this garbage here as well. This tree I think could stay though. First things first, we're going to have to fill in this entire little water hole just like that. And then we can work on adding in a couple more of these guys. So I'll do, yeah, I think 2 block gaps. So 1, 2, and then another one here. 1, 2, another one here. I think that's probably good. And we're going to go ahead and line all of these with the trapdoors so that way they actually look like proper flower pots. Our little raised garden beds, I guess you could call them. I don't know exactly what you would call these things. And okay, this one tree is kind of an annoying location, but I think it'll be okay. Now that we got all those done, all I got to do, add in our nether wart to all 4 of these, and we should be set to go once I get that done. We got some raised little nether wart gardens. I think those are pretty cool looking. Another thing I got to do, I want to add a trail or pathway rather that goes this way. So to do that, we're obviously going to have to do a little bit of digging here. I'm going to go ahead and get started with this. This is going to be a very straight path, at least all the way along this it's going to. We'll just bring it right to there. And we're going to have to go get the blocks to actually be able to turn that into pathway. And we should be good to go in with the rest of the trail blocks here, starting with gravel, cobblestone, and finishing it in with the andesite. There we go. One thing I don't like is how straight of a trail this actually is. It's kind of bothering me. You know what? I'm honestly thinking we might bone meal this little plot here just because it's kind of boring how it is. I'm also maybe wondering if I should kind of bring in some of these path blocks to go between some of these. What I mean is like actually make it look like it's walked on between the gardens because that would make a lot more sense in my opinion. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do that just because I don't like the random assortment of blocks that we currently are using. Let's just go ahead and do that on all 3 of these, I guess. There's only 3 of them. But yeah, let's get all this done. And there we go. That should be good. I like that, I think. And then yeah, up here, let's do a little firefly bush, maybe a couple of spruce leaves around as well, something like that. And we can bone meal the rest of the space just so there's actually some greenery over here. There we go. I think that looks pretty nice. You know what? This is what the lighthouse looks like at nighttime. I don't hate that at all. I think it looks pretty nice. Kind of light up the area and be able to easily see the base if we're on a boat. Another thing I want to do is work on maxing out my other toolsmith villagers. So now I'm back in the woods. We're going to work on chopping down some more trees so I can get some more emeralds from my Fletchers. Then with the extra emeralds, I should be able to max out my villager the rest of the way. Luckily, now that I got this diamond axe, it should go a lot quicker as well. I basically can just lock in and focus on taking out all of the giant trees here. Why am I lagging? I don't understand what's happening here. Might need to restart my game again. I don't know what's been going on. I keep getting FPS drops. I think I'm probably, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, chop this tree down. I'm gonna restart my game real quick. I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay, game back on. It feels a little bit better. Not gonna lie, that feels a lot smoother. I don't know what was going on, but yeah, we brought 2 diamond axes out. I'm just gonna fill my inventory full of wood. Hopefully I won't have to come farm more wood for a very long time. And we're gonna use this for a lot of emerald profits. We're gonna underpay the villagers big time. I think we'll probably just keep chopping trees until I at least have one of my diamond axes broke. Because obviously, like I said, I did bring 2 of them. So we might as well take one and completely destroy it, right? Here we go. 1 diamond axe is broken. Let's just collect all the wood that we chopped down, and then we can head back over to the base. And there is a lot of goddamn wood that I chopped down. So this might take me a while to go ahead and find all these logs. I'm not gonna lie, I really am enjoying how my base is coming together from across the lake. Like, it just looks really cool in my opinion. I love it. But yeah, we got all the wood I'm gonna need for days. I literally almost have a full inventory full. Let's head back across over to the boat dock, and we can go start trading with the villagers some more, if I can even find any inventory space in my inventory. You guys know the drill. We're gonna turn it into spruce planks and then start crafting it into some spruce sticks. And I don't have very much inventory space, so this is gonna be a very long and slow process, but let's see how many emeralds we're able to make. Also, important to mention, I want you guys to pay attention. I was on level 45 when I started. Let's see, with all this wood, what level can I get to by the time I spend all of this wood on sticks? I feel like I got at least level, I'm gonna say 52 probably for sure. But yeah, let's just get to trading, I guess. This is gonna take me a long time. I was brutally wrong. I traded with all the villagers. I mean, it's still got a lot of wood left. We got about 2.5 stacks of emeralds, and we're only level 49. Guess I'm gonna leave all the extra wood right here, and then we can start buying this guy out. Let's buy all of his diamond axes, which is, sir, do you sell more than, okay, you will sell me more than 2. You won't sell me any more than that though. This will also buy 1 shovel. And then do you level up, or do you need 1 more, don't you? Okay, actually, never mind. There, oh, that's so good. Finally, he's leveled up. We got about a stack of emeralds left. 22 gives me efficiency 2, unbreaking 2, fortune on a diamond pickaxe. In terms of villager trade, that's actually really good. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be insane. That's absolutely awesome. Okay, you know what? Maybe I should grab multiple of those. I'm gonna grab, yeah, we might as well grab at least 1 more. Maybe let's just grab 2 more right away, right? And then any of these extra tools I can just go ahead and throw in here. These are all gonna be super duper useful. I guess maybe the iron tools I'm just gonna throw. We have full diamond tools now. I don't see a point in keeping these. So let's just put all the diamond tools in there. And then any of these iron tools I'm just gonna take, and we can throw all of these guys out, in my opinion. Luckily for me, these docks have been really good to me. I could just go ahead and throw, you know what? I know I'm already going to get the comments. I'm not going to throw these all out. I'm going to grab these. And this feels like such a wasteful period of time, but I'll throw out the stone stuff at least. And then this feels really weird because I've never done this before, but I'm actually going to cook all of the iron tools, because if you cook iron tools, I'm pretty sure each one will give you 1 iron ingot, if I'm not mistaken. We got a decent amount here. We could probably get like 50. Oh wait, no, it's iron nugget. What? They only give you 1 iron nugget. Okay, that definitely is not worth it, right? Like, unless you can like automate this with hoppers, I guess you could do that, but like the time you would spend to get 1 iron nugget, I feel like cannot be worth it here. I guess I'm gonna do it since I already started. We can get 1 iron nugget, I guess, or ingot, and then from all that work we can go and craft ourselves 2 whole iron ingots. That is so not worth it. That is something that people have commented on previous videos. Stop throwing out your iron tools because you can smelt them. That is such a waste of time, I feel like. Like, I don't think I'd ever actually do that in a normal game of Minecraft. Also, looks like I have myself a visitor. Please, sir, no spruce saplings. I'm begging you for some oak saplings. Okay, come on, just give me... What do we got? Melon seeds. Really nothing good at all. Mangrove wood could be cool. I guess we could buy oak wood. That maybe wouldn't be the worst trade ever. Actually, I got an idea. You stay put. Stay there. I got something I want to trade with you, sir. I learned this watching a YouTube video by Legion V. He's another Minecraft YouTuber I absolutely love. His videos are so entertaining to me. But if wandering traders come and they offer this trade, go ahead and craft up some glass bottles. Go to the river and fill these guys up. And then where are you, Mr. Wandering Trader? I need you to come here, sir. Stop running away, sir. I have a proposition. I will take all your emeralds off your hands that you're willing. Oh, only 2, dude? Really? You made me craft all that and you're only going to give me 2? That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's 2 for emeralds. Can't really complain about that. I did also notice that somebody, probably those llamas, was griefing my potato farm. So let me go ahead and fix this real quick. Make sure it's all planted. Looks like we're good there. Okay, I want to start decorating this area here, and I have an idea for something I'm going to build right here alongside this pond. So we're going to need some resources out of the house first. First things first, we're going to need some spruce wood. So let me grab a stack of that. And we're also going to need some rails. I want to turn all these spruces into some regular spruce wood. So the spruce with bark on all 4 sides. And I think you guys can probably imagine what I'm going to build, but basically we'll do something like that, and we'll do something like this and something like that, and in the middle like so, and we can add these nice little tie rails that go all the way down on both sides, but this one's not going to work. So we'll just add another one right here, and it's like a nice little set of logs that's being tied down. That's what the rails are supposed to be, although I don't exactly have the most amount of room for it right here, but that's okay. And then next up, I think I actually do want to do a sugarcane farm here, so I need to go get some sugarcane. Hello, Mr. Wandering Trader. I don't really want you to go inside of my house. Oh my gosh, you are destroying my crops, dude. What is up with that? I'm tired of you destroying my crops, so you and your llamas are leaving. You guys are not welcome here. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry at all. Actually, I forgot you guys give leather, which is insane because I actually still need leather to get an enchanting setup, which is something that's pretty dang important. Well, let me replant all my field that you guys so rudely crushed. Okay, there we go. But yeah, we do need some sugarcane, so let me just grab a stack of that. And honestly, I think we'll probably just put sugarcane all the way along the entire shoreline of this thing. The sugarcane always does look pretty decent in my opinion, so we might as well just add it. And I think that'll be pretty nice once that fully grows in. I also should make sure I breed the pigs, so we do need some potatoes. Don't worry, piggies, I'm on my way. I haven't seen you guys in forever. Yeah, you guys all get happy when I get here. Let me just go ahead and breed all you. You know what? I'm gonna join you guys in here. If I stand right here, I think I should be able to breed all of the pigs. Let's just get as many baby piggies as humanly possible. There we go. That's got to be pretty good. Now I can get out. Yeah, you guys get it on. Give me some more babies. I would appreciate it. You know what? We do actually have a couple pieces of leather, so I want to see how close to an enchanting setup I'm able to get right now. So we've got 18 books right there, and we got 5 leather right there. So how many books can we make? I think we need paper first. Of course, I never remember how to craft paper, so let's just craft up 3 stacks of that. And then books. How many books can we craft? We can craft 9 books. And we take 2 diamonds. We take our 4 obsidian. Let's craft up our enchanting table like that. And then we can also get 8 bookshelves. So almost a full enchanting setup, actually. That's not bad. That's 8 out of 14. That's not too horrible. And you know what? I think I'm going to set up the enchanting area, like I said, in the bottom of the lighthouse here. I think we'll just dig a nice little hole underground right here. I think we'll probably need to go down this. I think 3 blocks should be good. And we can start digging this guy out. It should mostly be dirt. And we should have quite a lot of space in here. So let me just get digging here. And actually, let's just go ahead and add the ladders to get back up. I should also maybe decorate this under here as well. But that'll be a project for later because I don't know how I would want to decorate this anyways. Let's see. We go over 2 blocks. So yep, that is right. And then we just got to dig out this wall some more again. And there we go. We're gonna have to add in some space for some torches, so we'll do some spruce wood like that. Maybe we'll do one on the back wall as well and add torches on all 3 of those. And let's just add in some nice little bookshelves like that. Obviously not enough for an full enchanting setup, but that's a start. I could also go to the Nether and farm up some hoglins for some more leather as well. But we've got level 18 enchants. Not too good, not too bad. I can deal with that for now. Another little thing I want to do is add in some more light around the island, so that way I got a little bit more, you know, brightness during nighttime. So it's nighttime. I'm gonna walk around right now and see where we might need some light. I think we could probably go for a light right here and maybe one more at the end of the trail there. But then as far as I feel like this whole side of the island is okay. Like all of this feels nice and bright in my opinion. Besides, maybe we could do a lantern on that. And then yeah, this feels pretty good. What about this back here? I think this also feels pretty good as well. Let's go check the other side of the building. Back here, I don't think I've done any lanterns yet, so I think we'll do one right here. That should light up that whole area. We'll do some torches by the door, and then yeah, this whole area is pretty bright. Maybe we'll go throw one guy right there, and one final lantern at the end of this trail as well. And then, yeah, not holding anything, I feel like the entire base area is relatively lit up. Like, I feel like I can walk through the entire base without worrying about a creeper. And then one more small thing, I just want to kind of go around and add in a little bit of bone meal and maybe some ferns every now and then, just to give a little bit more life and a little bit more greenery to the entire area. I feel like it just helps everything look a lot better. So this area over here, I think is good. Up here by the pig pens, I think could use at least some bone meal, give a little bit more green and life to the area. That looks pretty good to me. And then one more spot I want to go check. I want to check right over here by all this new stuff we did. So let's, oh, we can't even bone meal here. Okay, Mr. Skeleton, leave me alone. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so dark out. There's going to be creepers everywhere. I guess we'll just go ahead and we'll throw down a couple of ferns over here as well. And then I want to go see if I can sleep the storm away. There is lightning, so I think I should be able to. I can. Awesome. Hey, yeah, I think that is going to be the end of the 100 days in a forest. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to like, and thank you all so much for watching.